the hell is that picture down below? Oh, it's feet. It's baby feet at a switch. I thought it was a chicken penis. It's been a week and a day.
Anyway,
but it feels like it's been months.
I know what'll save the energy of this show. Lovely. It's like a Nike.
Fuck, what is that?
Bug Froggy.
Froggy Slippy.
Yeah.
And Peppy the rabbit.
Peppy.
Pepe?
Nope.
4 days ago, they wouldn't even be on this list.
4 days ago, this list wouldn't exist.
Let's not play the 4 days ago game, okay, guys?
I played my horror game this week.
What have you played?
Just her. Learn to sew a fucking button so that you don't need to watch the same infuriating YouTube video of the same woman who can't focus her fucking camera every time you want to sew a button.
It's Thursday the 4th of November. We scared the dog. You're watching Backpocket coming at you live, actually, from the Loki studio, starring Stephanie Dixon. It's Peter Burns. He's here as always. It's Gus Ronald. Special guest star, Little Will. He's having dinner. I'm your host, Nick Richardson. Nick Richardson. How's it going? And tonight on the show, it's been an age of empires since we've delved into the darkest dungeon that is this studio. And the Australian and Kiwi audiences are going to be elect-headified to hear us unpacking our feelings about the latest Bigfoot sighting.
Fucking bravo.
Fucked it up on the last word.
Bigfoot
No,
signing.
I liked it.
We signed him up. We finally did it, guys. The 6th member of the show. Bigfoot.
I like it.
Welcome back to the studio, everybody.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this.
It's good. It feels good to be back.
I think it's going to hold together.
It'll hold together.
Our food's a minute away. That's dangerous.
Everything that we've
You ordered too late.
We
We've
ordered
set
too late.
everything up. Studio's a little rearranged. New little setup. Back to talking to people in IRL, and then the food has totally broken us because we're now going to eat in front of you.
Yeah.
So enjoy that.
Or mukbang.
Mukbang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's an avenue of streaming we didn't really capitalize on.
Well, I did a bit with the donuts, except I was paying for it. So I don't think that's. I think mukbang. Other people have to buy the food, right?
I'm not sure. A PR company has asked me to do it once before, and I was like,
Really?
I feel like that's playing into people's kinks in a way that I don't really.
Did that? Wait, what kind of food?
It didn't really matter.
Wait, who were the PR people
Who was
promoting?
sponsoring you?
You don't have to say the brand, but I assume it was for a food brand.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, questions.
Oh,
Curious.
okay.
It was just an idea that they had, and I was like, nope.
Right, okay. So it's for okay, right, that makes
She
sense.
was going to be wearing skis while she ate. That's what it was.
active wear while you eat and don't go outside.
Good. I would do mukbang. So if anyone is watching and wants to and has mukbang money.
Mukbang money.
Yeah. I believe in the industry.
Mukbang money.
That's good. I was going to say mukbucks, but that works as well.
It's just
we'll
eating,
do it.
or is it? I've actually forgotten. Is it eating or eating?
It's
too
eating
much?
eating with the intent of like knowing that people
Arousal.
are watching and enjoying that you're eating.
Yeah.
ASMR.
Yeah. They're getting pleasure out of the gratification that you're getting from eating a lot of food.
That's it. It's a lot because from memory, it's
It's a
always.
lot.
It's not just I'm eating my dinner. It's like I'm eating as much on this.
Yeah, it's like you're having a family-sized buffet for one person.
Yeah.
And I think, and I could be wrong, but the ones that I've seen, people order food for the person. So that's part of it. And so you're eating food that like people have bought
so
you.
people are like,
It's like feeder king.
A little bit. And I think it's just like ASMR where it's like technically like what I'm doing is like I know someone who likes to watch people eat. And it's not a weird thing, it's like a vulnerability thing. Like you're seeing someone being very vulnerable. When someone eats, they're quite vulnerable.
oh yeah.
But
Brad Pitting.
the
What?
Here we go again.
Brad Pitting.
Yeah, he eats a lot. Our food is here.
speaking
Should
of
I
eating,
go?
Yeah,
I'll leave it on the wide. I'll leave it on the wide.
just leave it on the wide.
Sure. Okay.
But like ASMR, it's like that's the intention. But we all know
There's
the
more
freaks
people who are getting
watching.
off on it
Yeah.
rather than people who are just enjoying it
100%.
innocently.
Because you could combine those two things. Like if for any sponsors out there, any ski companies that want to pay me to eat on Backpocket, I could get like noodles, eat it, but slurp it right up into the microphone.
Oh
and
yeah, there's
combine
going to
those
be
two
heaps of that kind of stuff. I wonder if somebody has like a
use my
specific
feet for the
desire to
chopsticks.
see you eat foods that nobody would normally eat together because they taste bad.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to see you put peanut butter on that spaghetti.
I tend to be for the foot-licking history that I have on this show, I tend to be a person who will always eat the thing that is in question. If there's like a meal or a
Oh, you're the double dare guy.
I don't even need a double dare. I'll take a single dare,
True.
or sometimes
You
not even
didn't.
that.
You didn't take much pushing.
This is dangerous information to be presenting us with.
Look,
Gus.
it is. It would be if I was concerned about it. I went to
Eat this.
It is edible things. I went to a I can't
Drink
remember.
that cup of Smarties.
Jelly beans?
Yep.
I went to a place that was, I don't know if it was Korean hot pot. No, it was, I think it was like, it was one of the places where they do the soup and then you just pick all the ingredients from like a fresh market in the wall, like that was set up on the wall.
Yep.
You fill a bowl, you take it over, and then they put that in.
Too much pressure for that thing.
What's the one that's a really dense soup with like marrow, like that's a really like brothy.
That could be so many different
true.
things.
I want to say it's Korean, but maybe
There are a
it's
lot of
Vietnamese.
broth-based
It's like
Asian dishes that
one
are
of those,
all delicious.
and the stuff they had in this restaurant was everything. They had gelatin. They had congealed cubes of duck blood that you would put in.
Ooh.
They had
Did you go
like
for the duck blood?
I put 3 of them in. I put like
You never go 3 of the duck blood.
like that's a
little hard
lot of duck.
they were like
blood
little
to
hard-boiled
putting-
eggs that were that big. So I
many
don't
did
know
you
what
put in?
bird laid them. There was everything weird that was in it, and I just went nuts. And the more I did, the more my brother-in-law was like, "You can't do that." And I was like, "Watch me." And so, am I the idiot in that situation? I'm the jester. Yeah.
Have you ever been to one of those Mongolian places where they do it on the big circular thing?
I haven't actually done that. No.
It's so good. And you know why? Because it's like the history of it is that like they cook on this big round thing with these sticks and they cook really thin bits of meat.
Is it like
because-
teppanyaki? Like they do it in front of you style thing?
Well, it's not so much about the flair.
Okay,
It's
right.
just that it's cooked in that style because the soldiers would cook on the back of their shields.
What?
And because the meat was often frozen because they were in the middle of the frickin' snow,
Yeah, right.
they could only ever shave really sort of thin bits of
right.
it off. So the way that they cook now is like mimicking the way that they used to do it.
That's cool.
Oh, that was cool.
I don't like to go to those places because of the pressure of a lot of ingredients that I'm not that familiar with and going like, I don't know what to put in this. That like, I trust someone else if I'm like, hey, give me a bowl of ramen. I trust that you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
But when it's like, here's the wall of ingredients, I'm like you. I'm like, is it no duck blood or is it mainly duck
Is it
blood? I don't know.
duck blood? And also, like, you're watching the person in the kitchen as you're taking them go like,
Yeah.
too much, not enough. Hard to read.
So the point of this is that I will noisily eat noodles using my feet for chopsticks if paid enough money.
By a ski company.
Yeah, by a ski company. Exactly.
You will.
Peter, thank you very much.
I think I missed a whole bunch of stuff.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh god, it does seem like a light.
This is a lovely
Yeah,
use
yeah,
of our
yeah.
new table, can I just say?
Oh, it's
like,
also-
You're very excited.
Hey Pooch, what do you think about that?
she's more interested in the food, let's be honest. I love our new table, and this looks like a lovely dining setting, and I think this is...
Yeah. Well, how long did you get this today?
Yesterday.
Did you just notice it?
No, I noticed it before, but I didn't bring it up.
Been here since we started the show.
I saw that there were table discussions happening at some
Yep.
point.
Yeah,
Table chat.
There were table discussions,
Table
and,
chat.
then we went, let's move this into a different channel so that we can continue this without having just a back and forth in front of the entire company.
Coastal wants to know how much we're paying for the mukbang thing. And
much
what's
we're
the number?
paying?
How much we're paying? Oh, how much you're paying?
Yeah,
What's
yeah,
next number?
Yeah, Coastal wants to make it happen.
Yeah, right. Well, I did not want it to be funded by viewers. Pete, for reference, I will happily eat noisily on camera.
Oh, right.
If paid.
love.
But I was thinking a sponsor, like an actual sponsor, because I don't want to put this burden on the patrons.
No.
But
I see.
$5,000. And you have to pay for the food
Oh, that's steep.
and the cleanup. Because
He's a messy boy.
It's gonna get messy, Reese.
He's a messy boy.
Okay, good. Did I say Reese? I meant Bryce, but I was talking to Reese as well. Okay, welcome back. We're in the studio. It's all very exciting. But be cool. Be cool, you know? No one likes someone who
Chill
gets... Yeah, just be cool with it. It's totally normal. Will's been sitting here for fucking 5 minutes and we never cut to him.
Oh, so we got onto the
can't-
whole
yeah, we can't really.
broth-based Asian
can't?
dishes
Nah.
conversation.
That's a shame.
He's not built into the show, really.
He's not built into...
Oh, he's there. He put himself
no.
up. He pulled himself up.
I put myself here.
And he was even
Jeez,
eating
boy.
on camera.
He was.
That's
right at the
right.
start.
No, that's
was.
your
Throwing back
thing.
sausages.
He was getting into
It's
the
all right.
market of sausage mukbang.
Well, I was going to say, I was looking at, I'm still early on in my home cooking career, and I was looking at my sausages that I've made, and I was like, "Are these pink? Are these still pink?" But then I realized the room I'm currently in, I can't tell what is pink.
Why were you
That's
cooking
dangerous, that's
in that room?
That's
in
E.
this
coli
room.
waiting to happen.
A USB little
Yeah.
hot plate there, so when you feel like a sneaky sausage mid-edit. It's a thing happened that we us editors go through.
To be
It's
fair,
right. It's right next to my Xbox fridge.
you can't really overcook a sausage.
And to be fair, you
Like
could use
once
the
you
top of
cook
an
it
Xbox.
too much, it gets black and charred. But
Yep.
there is like, you could leave it on there for as long as you want. So err on the side of caution. I'm with Steph. I don't want you to get sick. You got too much work to do this month.
Keep on cooking.
It's true. He's
busy
got
boy.
an insane
Busy
amount of
boy.
work.
Are you? Can I ask, just as someone who's now like newly moved out in a share house, have you started optimistically with the whole idea of we should do shared meals all the time and take it in turns to cook and get along and be really friendly, or have you already been like, you eat when you eat, I eat when I eat, and let's never cross paths in the kitchen again?
It's definitely a shared experience for sure. But it's mainly I enjoy cooking,
I don't know.
and I don't enjoy giving letting Josh help. That's the hardest part. Is Josh is like, "What can I do?" And I'm like, "I don't want this."
Oh,
this
you're a control
dynamic.
freak
I'm like, I just want to cook
in the kitchen.
It's fine.
But you're also like,
Yeah.
I'm a control
Yeah.
freak
Let me
over how to
specify.
cook sausages. Does he?
Well, if
Oh,
you
so-
have a
he's
specific
gone.
idea in mind, you know.
yeah, yeah. It's hard. It's hard.
Burrito?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
What happened?
Oh, wait. Did you order a...
Sorry, Will. we
I
are
brought a
listening.
tiny
It
box
might
of,
be sands of.
I got a tiny box of
I
it.
also ordered a little nachos, a little dippy chippy for everyone to share. It's not
That's
in this
nachos.
bag, but that's okay as long as everyone got their meals.
We got our meals.
Oh my
Well, I think you're starting strong, but no, you're not. You're starting with sausages. That's like the easiest thing to start with.
I've cooked. I've been here for 2 weeks. I've done a couple of meals.
What
This
else
is-
have you
this is
cooked?
the-
What else have you
Nothing.
cooked?
Name one other thing.
I have cooked a broccoli pasta, which was quite nice.
Yum.
Well, it was broccoli with pasta. The pasta wasn't the broccoli. The broccoli was in
Broccoli
with
in
the
your
pasta.
2-minute noodles.
No, that sounds nice.
It was quite nice. I marinated a chicken last night.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Did you cook it?
And no, I just left it in the fridge. No, I did
Yeah,
cook
nice.
it as well.
Deep marinade.
Which is
Yeah.
quite
And
nice.
have you served any food on the inside of Captain America's shield yet?
Yeah.
It's a very good
You could
idea.
serve a paella in there. It would just be just
I
the perfect
ask-
shape for it.
Can I ask what the situation food-wise is? Are you cooking for yourself, or are you cooking for the house? And
For the house. It
That's-
lives.
that's nice.
Yeah.
that's
yeah.
respectful.
Although I do like that he said he doesn't like help cooking, and the one thing you've cooked is sausages. The meal where someone stands next to you and goes, probably turn those.
Is it done?
They're looking good.
I love cooking, and I cook a lot of really complicated stuff. I hate barbecue in a public arena where,
Yeah,
like,
yep.
like if I'm there and
yeah.
any family member comes up, like male family member, and
Yep.
comes and stands next to the barbecue while I'm doing it, I get like performance anxiety.
Yeah, my dad's Argentinian. He takes barbecue very
that's-
But that's enough that he
whole
will,
thing.
I assume, fend
That's a
off
whole
people
thing.
from even coming near the meat and being like, I got this. It's less of a.
Well, he's very much a kind of like less is more, just like let it do its thing. If you're flipping it all the time, he'll get shitty.
Okay.
'Cause he's all about the like just
Yeah, he's
put
like,
it there and leave it.
the meat is on for 4 hours.
Yeah,
So we'll see what happens at the end.
yeah, and then you can drink like 20 bottles of wine in that time. That's
Yeah.
how my dad rolls.
I would like to come to one of these barbecues.
It's pretty good. He's good.
Pretty good.
Lovely.
So you will excuse us. Normally we would not be this unprofessional eating, but like the timings have totally changed because the last 3 months we've had food off camera the entire time.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's true. It's true. And,
And
it
you
was funny,
will
actually,
excuse us.
when we came into the studio last week for the Writers' Republic thing, I just walked straight past Nick because in my mind I've seen you like every week, but you were like, I haven't seen you in months, and I was like, oh yeah, I guess that's true.
It hurt.
The way I described it.
Please.
Have we talked about this? No. Already? I described it like it was
Maybe on the news.
maybe on the news. I described it like I come down for Christmas Day, but forgot it was Christmas Day. Because I walked past Nick and was like, meh. And then I got to the end of the room and I turned around and went, oh, Santa!
Now I realize I'm eating this for free, but this is just like a teaser. So let's.
The real.
Yeah, it's for the. Yeah, this is for the sponsor. So let's get on with the show.
Yeah.
Before we get into our first big seg, a little bit of housekeeping, which is that. I've got a piece of coriander in my teeth. That you would have noticed if you're on the wear back tier of the Patreon, that a new clothing item has not been added to this next 3-month cycle. As you know, every 3 months, you get some cool item of clothing. The last one was...
A long sleeve t-shirt with a donut on it.
A long sleeve T-shirt with a donut on it.
And those have started to be fulfilled now. The reason that we have not added a new item to that Patreon tier is because we no longer trust Patreon merch.
Correct.
And so we are changing that system. For your purposes, nothing will change. The cycle will still happen as normal. We will get it delivered to you as normal. Just the issues that we had with the hoodies sort of put a bit of spookiness, and we decided that better to be safe than sorry. We're going to change that system because we want to have something that we can trust.
Something that also has a wider range of stuff.
Yep.
Some other products. And
Yeah,
things. There's
yeah.
mainly clothing. I think that's what we like, and we're going to stick with that. But there is a chance to branch out to do some other items of merchandise or exclusive merch. So that gives us that option.
And so, just so you know, it is still all going ahead. That's just why that hasn't been added. And then also an update on the replacement hoodies for the ones that weren't working, I guess. There is, I don't know if you know, there's been a global pandemic and there's a bit of a shortage of everything. I contacted Patreon for an update a couple of days ago, and they said that it is still going through their systems. There's a bit of a backlog of like clothes and issues, but anyway, all those replacement hoodies are still coming. So if you were up for a replacement hoodie, it's on its way. You'll get a new thing in 3 months' time. Everything's hunky-dory and should be great quality. Everyone's happy. Everyone's happy.
I'm happy.
Everyone's happy. I gotta ask, is it Scardy? Is this a custom job?
This jumper predates Scardy by about 3 years.
I thought it did. Yeah, okay.
But I feel like it foretold the daughter that I would have. Mm-hmm. You know?
Good. It's a good look.
This daughter right here. Hello.
Do you ever take her for a walk in it and then realize you are wearing a jumper of the animal you are taking with you? And you're like,
Yeah, but I'm cool with that.
that's totally cool.
You know when you're there, like,
walking around
owners start to look at their pets, and I'm like,
I get the
trying
same
to-
thing where
I would
worry.
love to look like her.
I like that you have the confidence of that, because I have the same confidence when I go out in public and have a t-shirt of me shitting myself on the face of it. I make the same face.
Have you worn it outside yet?
I have one.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. I felt weird. I felt a bit weird about it.
I don't, you know what? I don't think anyone would
silly.
notice
You get
because
weird?
no one would think that someone would have the hubris to do it.
Exactly.
Like, no one would be like, someone made this active choice. Oh my God. All right, let's get in with the first segment of the show. A little something we like to call, just saying what you all been playing. Brought to you by Brent Jones, aka LokiCat.
LokiCat.
LokiCat. LokiCat. LokiCat. LokiCat. LokiCat.
Oh, foul ball.
Did you watch the World Series?
Oh, mate.
Oh, it was such a great game. Yeah, watched it as well, didn't you, buddy? You watched it. Go the Braves. All right. Thank you very much to LokiCat, our longest-suffering patron, for sponsoring this segment. This segment, of course, is the segment of the show where we talk about all the games that we've been playing. Peter Burns, you've been playing, I'm going to say, the biggest release of the last week and a half?
Yeah, ish, yeah.
What have you been playing?
Yeah. I've been dabbling in some Age of Empires 4.
Yeah.
Would you believe? Age of Empires the 4th. It came out on Thursday last week, actually. It came out on show day, and I installed it and didn't get a chance to play it.
Game Pass?
It's on Game Pass. It's on Steam. It's doing pretty well. I think it's got a lot of active, like a decent active user in the first in its opening week. It is a new Age of Empires game, and it is definitely a closer homage to Age of Empires 2 than any of the other sequels that have come after Age of Empires 2.
So 3.
And mythology.
Okay, right.
That seems to have
fair
be such a common trajectory for games where they branch out and they try to be more creative, and then in the end, by game 5 or 6, they're like, and this one's just like the one that we made originally,
Yeah.
Like
but newer.
See Halo.
versions that you all liked.
Yeah, see
But-
Halo. Yeah.
Sorry to cut. Like, it does feel like there's been a few of them in between. There was mythology, and there was like a couple of mobile ones, I'm sure. Or like, there's been.
And well, I think it's more that it's kind of been in the cycle again recently because of the definitive editions of 3 and 2.
Right.
And I've played a little bit of Age of Empires 2 definitive in the last 6 months, and and playing 4 is a delight. It's a very pretty game. It's a Scotty's on the prowl.
Is it streamlined a bit?
It got rid of a few of the things that Age of Empires 3 did that annoyed the community, and like I'm not a part of that community well enough to understand that.
Sure.
What I do like about this is that there is a really in-depth tutorial. There are campaigns based around the
Empires?
yeah the different countries that you play as or groups that you play as. But I've only played PvP. I didn't even finish the tutorial. I spent the opening tutorial was really good. I was enjoying it. It's not just like here's how to do the things. It's like all classic RTSs did. It's like I'm going to teach you the ways to play this game that with a little like sprinkling of like a story or a thing. Something's happening that is imploring you to do the things that you're doing. It's not just like, here's how the systems work, because that would be dry as. It was very good. I was about 20 minutes into this, what felt like it was going to be half an hour opening tutorial, and then I got pinged by my mates, and they were like, we're playing. And so I was like, all right.
It doesn't force you to finish the tutorial before.
It doesn't force you to do anything.
That's what I hate.
They're like,
I
you're going
hate
to learn
that.
on the job. Come
Yeah.
on.
They're like, we want you to have the best experience. So we met with, like, no, just let me just figure it out and then, die on my own.
But that's so hard. And I was fortunate enough to have played Definitive Edition of 2 recently enough to go like, okay, I understand what I'm doing. It's a game about managing the economy. And there's combat, sure. But Age of Empires is such a resource game. And there are multiple win states in an interesting way, like Civ, as opposed to
units.
StarCraft or Command and Conquer or something like that, where it's like just totally obliterate your enemy. I mean, Command and Conquer has nukes and stuff, but this still has the
That's total obliteration.
That is definitely.
yeah, but it's special.
Try having an economy now.
So you can still build an Age of Wonder, a wonder, and then there's like a 10-minute countdown to the end of the game, so there's still like turtling and stuff. But the thing that is like fun and probably not perfectly balanced, but still interesting and cool is how the different countries play in quite unique ways that very much change the way you approach the game. Some games have like Russia has the best tanks and France has the best air force, whereas this is like the Mongols can move their entire base. They can just up and move because they're a nomadic people.
I saw that
that's
Mongols
cool.
have like a sheep factory
Yes.
where
Yeah.
because they're a nomadic people, the game works with the idea of like to get sheep, you just plop a building down and sheep you don't need to set up farms. It just spits out sheep because it's like you can pick this up and move anywhere theoretically, whereas you can't pick up a farm and move it.
Yeah.
Sheep machine.
And sheep are an early valuable food resource.
Sure.
And later in the game, you find different ways to do that. But
So in theory, like based off how I've played RTSs in the day, if you played as the Mongols, you could do that thing where you're building your base and you see that one unit from the enemy come over and find you and you go, kill them! And they now know where you are. You can up and move and they can bring their army and be like, they were right here.
But I got
yeah, but you wouldn't get very far, and that's
Sure,
it's
yeah,
costly
yeah.
to move.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, yeah.
you're
You don't
not
just
getting
pick up
resources
and
while
run
you're
back
moving.
into the fog of
Yeah.
war and be like, we're over here now.
And there's definitely like, we've played a few matches. We've played like free for all, like 1v1v1. We played 2v2s. We've played a bunch of different kind of variations and stuff. We've definitely played 2v1s because my mate Saki is very, very good at Age of Empires, and it often is like we need to team up on him. Even when we're playing free for all, it's like let's play against Saki until the point where everyone's kind of at an even point. We've beat him down hard enough that we can go like, all right, we'll let you do your thing now. He always wins. He's so good. But yeah, there's definitely like an imbalance in some of the maps and some of the decisions that get made. We played a port-based, there were channels like rivers and stuff on the map, and by the time that we had dominance over the water, they just couldn't build ports because we were just scanning their whole shoreline and destroying their ports before they could get off it and stuff. So it's like that felt a bit cheap. And I think there's going to be a bit of that in this game. I don't think it's necessarily perfect for an esports scenario, but I think the pitch is for people who have loved Age of Empires in the past. That's why they've targeted 2. They've targeted the classic version of Age of Empires. And yeah, I think they've done a really effective job of making something that's like, it's fun to try different things, different classes each time you jump in and stuff. So
who were you playing?
Yeah, cool.
Did you have like a region or a country that you fell back on that you were like, I'm going to play as these guys the most?
Look, I told myself that I was being clever by playing as the Romans, who their infantry are... And for people who don't know how Age of Empires works, it's like a lot of RTSs, you gain resources, you build units, you send those units to attack, you got to defend your base. But part of it is gaining enough resources to jump up an age. And there's no real, like, it's an arbitrary thing. You've just collected enough food and gold to go like, now we're jumping up to the next age and we can build the next tier of units.
Yeah.
And so that's what the Age of the Empires is. And so I was the Romans, and a whole age earlier got like really strong footmen.
Yeah, right.
So I was like, oh, I can build a bunch of these. But it's like, I was building them out of 2 sets of barracks, and then like, I went into Saki's town and he's got like 14 and he's just like channeling all this shit out and like, I can't do anything. But yeah, like that's kind of who I was playing just to get a feeling of it. And there's like definitely, they're tiered 1 through 3 of how difficult they are to play. And the advantages that you get from them by playing the harder tiers are like worth it if you can use that to your advantage.
Yeah.
I've never been a huge RTS person. I played a bit of Age of Empires 2. I played Age of Empires Online, which was definitely more approachable.
Yeah.
I'm wondering how easy do you reckon this is for someone who doesn't have a lot of experience with the game? Because I imagine that's going to be a lot of people. Like, it being on Game Pass, there may have been a consideration of like, tons of people are just going to see this pop up in their library and be like, oh, look at this. And so it can't have a huge barrier of entry.
Well, I think that's where...
Although you didn't finish the tutorial.
I didn't finish the tutorials, but I think that's where playing through the tutorials will help. There are campaigns, there's obviously PvP, but there are challenges.
Yeah,
and
right.
Those challenges are like...
Teaching you specific mechanics and stuff.
They're a scenario. Play out this scenario, and the better you do, like you might get gold, silver, or bronze in the scenario.
But I imagine
so it's a way for you to attack
tactic.
An idea of the game. Without
cool.
knowing it so well, and seeing where you can improve, which I think is really clever.
I think the game that I've had the most experience with outside of, in terms of like RTSs and stuff, I feel like I've dabbled in Total Wars and stuff. But I got really into Civ for like 2 days. And then uninstalled it. But that was hard.
Because you played
I get into
48
Civ
hours
for like
straight.
3-week periods and then I drop it for years.
From memory, Age of Empires 2 was hugely popular because it was largely quite approachable as an RTS. I remember playing a lot of it, but
Civ seemed approachable, but then I
never thought it has been. But
feel like I
never
always
approached
lost
it, so
at the end. I was like, I'm doing so well.
Yeah.
And then it was like, bow.
I remember everyone playing 2 back in the day. I played a lot of it. In hindsight, I'm sure I was playing it wrong, and I remember enjoying it. But I'm sure if I played it now, or played 4, I'd be like, oh, I can see the DNA of what they are making. And from just even watching the gameplay, I'm like, this all seems very familiar. But I'm sure, as Pete explained, like with the scenarios, with the amount of different countries, there's a lot more complexity in there. But I still feel like it looks like, as you say, get through a tutorial, it looks learnable in a couple of hours versus, I don't know, RTSs can be.
Well, chat's saying that the difficulty is pretty forgiving and there's lots of... I've also seen the single player stuff has awesome, they shot the cutscenes and stuff.
Style.
Yeah, it's like a total documentary.
Nice.
They did this cool thing of like film areas in London, in England and stuff, and then they overlay these sort of like hyper stylized armies over the top of them, so you can see like how a battle played out. And it looks really cool. And every pan has a wishing.
They did a promotional thing for it where they
Sound.
got 2 like fully suited knights in armor to have a cage fight, and it was awesome.
Wow.
You had me with Age of Empires until Cage Fight. That's good. Age of Empires 4. Cool. Also, can we just go back to that footage one more time? the important question, I don't like the key art because I don't like game art where they make people who look real enough to be real people.
Yeah.
Because every time I see it, I see Frodo.
People have said Timothy Chalamet. They say
Yep.
is it meant to be a main historical figure on the
That's
cover?
Joan of Arc, yeah.
Yeah, right.
That's Frodo.
That's Frodo of Arc.
Yeah,
Frodo of Arc.
the famous historical figure. Okay, good. Because the Age of Man is over. Age of Elves is over. Is the
Age of Elves, Age of Men is
just beginning, or whatever the fucking line is from Fellowship of the Ring. That's what I was trying to bring up. Okay, cool. What else have you been playing?
and I also played a bit of Unpacking.
Hey.
I feel like I haven't played past where the demo got maybe, and I didn't play through the demo.
Yeah,
but I've
yeah.
played through 3 missions.
Your mission. Choose to accept it.
It's funny that there is
Unpack all these adorable toys.
You should have spelt it wrong.
and it is very sweet. And even through the first 3 chapters of it, you can see that there's an arc that it's setting out, as opposed to it just being like,
Yeah.
here's this house with these things. Here's this house with these things. It's like, this is the same person. There's some items that this person has kept for, 15 years or whatever by the time I'm up to. And it's like, and I'm still finding places to keep those sentimental items.
Yeah.
Which
I remember when we had them on the show, we sort of asked about a story, and they said there was definitely one, but they didn't want to talk about it. And I started playing it today, and then I kind of checked some of the press kit notes with it, and there was a big emphasis on not spoiling the story for people. So I was like, I feel like I want to give this proper time, and I think I want to stream it. So
yeah, cool.
which of course would spoil the story for people.
It would spoil the story.
It would. But that's fine. It's been. I don't think it's a particularly long game.
I think it's like 2 hours.
Yeah, it'll be out long enough
like halfway
that people
through,
can have smashed it out.
But I think I want to give it the proper. I want to play it all in one sitting, and I want to give it the whole.
college try.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
It's there's not much to say about it that people haven't seen it. I see a lot of people in chat saying, play it, it's awesome, play it, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Great.
Great.
And it is cathartic. But I would say it's frustrating at times.
Yeah. I
But
remember.
that's unpacking.
In a
good way. I think in like a way that makes sense for the idea of the game.
Do you mean when you start pulling one shoe out of a box and the other shoe doesn't turn up until boxes later?
Yeah, I'm just like
and you have to go into
cluttering
different rooms and stuff?
Yeah, I'm cluttering the bed because I got 3 boxes open in the bedroom. It's like, why is this fucking pot in this box?
Then I feel like that frustration is abated the moment the box automatically packs itself and folds away into nothing, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, that is a
Only.
very
Well, that
If only.
if we all remember, that was my my tip for the developers. When we had them on the show, I famously gave them a couple of tips on what to do with the game. One of which is you
great.
can make a whole game of repacking, and they nodded politely. And
Amazing.
you guys, but to see that they've found a way to pack down those boxes neatly, I think that was probably me.
Wasn't that in the
That
game?
was in the
So,
demo.
yeah,
That was
okay,
definitely
cool.
in the demo before. So
They're welcome.
in the demo.
The game's very cute. I'm not going to play this because it's so. This does nothing.
You just
Close to
moved,
literally what you did.
home, a house.
Oh, you just moved
But
house.
even beyond that, like, it's not that I don't mean this in a negative way, like, it does nothing for me. Like, I see why it does things for people, but I'm like, I almost can't think of a worse topic.
That's why I think it's a perfect streamable game, because it's the kind of thing you want to do and talk at the same time and kind of like have a chat about life, and it doesn't take up too much of your concentration, but it's occupying just enough of your brain that means you're like doing something busy work in a satisfying sense, but
There was also some things where...
That for me, I'm like, I don't want that. I'm just
okay.
wasting everybody's time. Like, why am I even here? Like,
because you're
Drake's
telling us-
never going to play this with me on
you're
Twitch.
telling us like charming anecdotes about your life.
I'm eating fucking noodles with my feet.
with your feet.
Oh God, it's escalated.
There was also like stuff where I'm like, just throw this shit out.
There's no bin, there's no like.
I was like mad that I was putting up these fucking action figures.
There's a lovely story.
I was like,
there.
put it in the bin.
Your version of this is just like not finding joy in anything and being like, I'm going minimalist. I'm throwing it all out. I want to clean.
Can you throw things out in the game?
I
or
doubt
not?
it.
Like,
No.
And there's also like this game is excellent. Like if this is what you're after, it is a perfect version of it.
Totally, yeah.
But like, and these things inspire the frustration, which is fun. But it's like you open a drawer in the kitchen, and it's like you can only manipulate the things that come out of the boxes, not the things that are they've already spent time setting up. So when you're deeper into the game, it's like you don't have to do the whole house. There's just a bunch of different rooms,
Right.
and it's like I open a utensil drawer, and I'm like, there's a utensil that's like there and there and there and there, and it's like if I could just move that, I could fit this thing in.
Wait, is this stuff that the developers have put in there,
placed,
but you can move things that you've set down again?
You can
that
move
makes the
things that
puzzle.
you have pulled out of the box.
There are also items that I would stack that are not stackable. I remember the kitchen stressed me out the most in the demo. The kitchen was very stressful.
What did you stack in the kitchen? That you
Well, there were just like there were a lot of things that were covering
Mismatched
like in
cutlery
the
and stuff.
kitchen. You
Ugh.
want to have stuff off the benches as much as possible.
course.
I think, and
Maximise that
and that was not possible. You had to put things on the benches because there was only so much space in the cupboards. And I was like, no, but if I stacked these items, then they would all fit in there. Just let me in there with my actual hands, and I'll do it.
But the point is,
I'll do it.
that is like the vibe of moving it.
But isn't there,
Perfectly captured.
isn't there that great, is it the Simpsons one where they like, he puts all the poo stays and puts all the corn outside, all the cream corn on the shelf?
Oh,
So
yeah.
that goes in the shelf. It's like, it'll never move out there. And then Bart goes, cream corn, haven't had that in a while. It's like, that's how you get stuff moving in the kitchen, have it all out on display.
Yeah, that's true.
Good.
That's true.
Cool.
Yeah,
All right,
so
looks
we'll
damn
probably
delightful.
finish this in one more session.
Unpacking and Age of Empires 4. Gus, what have you been playing?
Not much this week, been pretty flat out, but made a little time to dive back into the Darkest Dungeon. Darkest Dungeon 2 came out, I think, started this week in early access, and is the sequel to Darkest Dungeon 1, which came out about 5 or so years ago, and I adored. I played a lot of, by Red Hook, I believe, Studios, and it was, just to scrub up on the original, it was a RPG where you played with a party. It was a dungeon crawler, kind of with permadeath and a heap of negative buffs and negative. It was just the whole game was against you. It was
So
one of those-
oppressive.
Yeah, it was a difficult game, but it wasn't just that it was hard. It was that it was everything in the game is bad almost. There's like one or two things that are good, so it's just fending off bad buffs.
It's more like
bad-
a survival game
Yeah.
than anything else. Like, it's like everything will kill you, and can you
how
get
far
out?
can you get,
Yeah.
kind of thing. And played a lot of the first game and really loved it. And basically, this is it's still the same game at its core, with some sizable art changes, and kind of basically the one big change they've made is how the missions are structured. So in the original, you would build your party, you would take an amount of like torches and food and bandages. Torches being the main mechanic that was like a sort of it was how much light you could keep with your party as you went into these like dungeons and swamps and things like that. It was a really clever mechanic because essentially the more torches you burned, the brighter you were, which gave you more positive buffs or fended off all the negative buffs. But just movement through the game, every action burned up your torch. So it was a resource that you wanted to manage, and essentially it moved along a 2D plane, and you went left to right through these dungeons, or sometimes you had to backtrack, and every bit of movement used up torches. Every encounter basically did something bad to you, so you wanted to get in and out of there as quickly as possible. There were often branching paths in the dungeon where it would go like, you can go forward for more reward, but you might not have enough torches to get there and out, kind of thing. So a lot of risk and reward. And I really enjoyed how the art style played out in that 2D dungeon crawling. What they've done here is they've transferred the whole game into, it is essentially the same thing. You are moving through a space, there are split paths, there are encounters that you run into, but they've gone for this thing where you're all in the carriage, that there's some footage there.
This isn't an over map. This is the level.
That's the level.
Oh, right.
So the levels themselves are what you're seeing here of this. It's a beautiful art style. In fact, it's a massive glow up for the game in terms of, especially when you see the sprites.
Oh, I like those trees and leaves.
This is a
Ooh, I
really
like those
lovely
leaves.
thing to look at.
So twisty.
It is, but I would say it does not seem to, in the first hour or so of me playing, have the same effect of, I don't know, seeing this dungeon, seeing the traps, seeing the resources I
The
can pick up.
progression through as you were like moving from screen to screen, and they would all like huddle together as this feared
You'd move to the next
little
screen and
group.
go, oh god, please be something positive, and they'd
Yeah.
move on to the next one. And there was always like one encounter or one pickup per screen, so it was like you would manage what happens and then move on to the next one. Here you are moving through, you were in control of the carriage on a very narrow path. You can run through little like you can break through little breakables that sometimes give you a resource, and then you can choose a branching path, which becomes really linear in the sense that it literally says in front of you, like, go forward for an encounter, left for a battle, right for a question mark.
Yeah, right.
And with a big glowing icon, which makes sense. That's how they need to do it. I have not really found the love in this this style of how they've done the progression. I do not really like it. After about an hour and a half, I'm actually really not enjoying it. The encounters, when you do reach them, do move into that side by side of here are the enemies on one side and here you are on the other side. And if we scrub a little bit through the footage, oh, here we go. So that is exactly it. That's a battle. You've got your team on the
so
left.
this is all the same.
It is exactly the same in terms of how you've got your moves. Maybe we'll
So
go back a little bit.
what is it you don't like about
to the end of the battle.
this new system? You don't like having to specifically choose the encounter before it happens?
No, it's kind of just the framework of this device of you being in a carriage moving
Are they
through.
chatting or something?
Okay.
They're all chatting the way they used to. Like, you'd used to move to a screen and some things would happen. Some characters would be like, I'm afraid of the dark now, and then you'd suddenly get a curse on them or something. That's all still happening, but it's happening in this 3D rendered world that's moving quite fast, that is really dark and muddy, and is atmospheric, but really hard to kind of focus on the gameplay and what you want to do. If anything, you see here, there's the branching path on your left.
Oh, okay.
And you can kind of follow it, but you can accidentally just go like a little bit too far with the carriage, and I don't believe you can go backwards. So at one point, I almost went into one fork of the road, and then was like, I actually want to take the other one. And so I was trying to turn it, and it was bumping, and it wouldn't do it, and it was like, I was ruining the atmosphere of how this is meant to be played out.
The thing for me with this is that it's a thing of like, is this necessary?
I don't think it is.
Because the game is really, like, at its core, a puzzle game.
Yeah.
Like, it's a resource management puzzle game, and so it's a spreadsheet. So you go, that's the entire gameplay. So if now you're just if this is just a way of getting you between those encounters, before it was like a 3-second. It's the same. You know what it is? It's the same thing as in Guardians of the Galaxy. The one thing I don't like in the game at the moment, when you do the huddle up thing, and in the middle of a battle, all 4 of them come together, and you need to give this inspirational speech so that you get a powerful buff for the whole group, and it's like a 20-second animation for what is actually just, I just want to have hit those 2 buttons and have enacted that.
Right.
Yeah. This is like a 10-second move to something where it's like, just go to the next screen.
It's not just that it's a 10-second move. It's like the information is still transpiring behind that animation of all the characters, because you are moving forward. You are knocking off leagues. I think it still says it's like 52 leagues to the inn, and so you're trying to get there in the same way that in the previous one you needed to get to the end of the dungeon. But as you move forward, it's like you're burning torches. I believe your party are starting to stress out and talk to each other more. Like, if you just stop, it's the movement forward that is doing this progression. So you could just like move really slowly and try and manage it. But similar to the first Darkest Dungeon, there's a lot of mechanics happening that take a while to, like, that it doesn't tell you that are kind of happening. It's really hard to understand. The turn order, for instance, is actually all your characters have a speed trait attached to them, but that speed trait gets attached to a D8 that gets rolled randomly at the start of every turn order that you don't see. So it just, for a lot of people, are like, it just feels random. What are these turn orders? I remember in the first game, I played it for like 10 hours before I realized, how is this changing every time? And there's a lot of that going on, but the game knows it as well. And the game is like, it overwhelms you beautifully with all these mechanics. It's like, you try to attack, there's a riposte, you get a bleed, suddenly your character gets psyched out, suddenly their relationship breaks down with the other party member, which means they switch spots, and it's all happening without you pressing anything. You're like, holy hell. So in that sense, it does the job of being very overwhelming, very like, yeah, there's a lot to.
But would knowing that information help you make better strategic moves? Like, if you, because to me the numbers stress me out as someone who's bad at maths, and I'm happy for the game to kind of just take over and do its thing, unless me not understanding that stuff is putting me at a severe disadvantage. I don't think it does.
It's the information's all there. It's just it's pretty sparse with the way it points it out to you at this stage. And from memory, the previous game was just as unsparing with like its tooltips and that kind of thing.
Sure.
And this is an early access, so to be fair, that tutorial that right now is all a menu of just read everything, maybe put into the game in a more sort of cohesive way. But from memory, the last one didn't. So here it's like, where is my speed stat? Right click on a character, look at character, pull down a sheet, find this tiny little number and go, right, I shouldn't put her at the front because she's always going to be rolled last. So there are lots of systems in place. Your character placement here, left to right, is the ones at the front are more vulnerable, and distance attacks or ranged attacks can only hit the ones at the back and not the front. So there's heaps to learn, and I really am enjoying that. That said, that main carriage mechanic, the way it's doing it, I'm really averse to. I really don't enjoy it in the couple of hours I've played. it's just made me want to play the first one again.
You've always hated carriages.
I've always hated carriages, Peter. I say that daily.
Did you finish the first game?
Nice though.
No, God no.
I have
played so much of it.
I have picked up and started the first game 4 times. And I always go like, yeah, this is great. This is such a great game. So good. And then it's like, I can't deal with this stress anymore. It's just too, like, I am like the characters in the game.
Yeah. A few, the only other things I'll mention is that they've created, I think the characters are all preset. It's not like you recruit the party members.
Yeah, which you did before.
Which you did before. And so they're preset because they have a cool little story twist, which is that you get character beats and things revealed as you play through. So a character that you have will suddenly reveal a backstory and get a new trait that is like,
nice.
there's a cool, I can't remember her name, but the cool blonde with the like crazy witch hat actually got bored of a life of luxury and decided to get into a life of like, murder and everything, and like kills her husband and does all this. And there's this cool little story, and then you get a trait that is like, so she can now go to a grave stone and do something to that. I didn't quite get it, but it's like it relates to that story.
Yeah, cool.
That's new. And then there are more relationships between the characters. They will just naturally, if you do things to help each other, they'll build up a relationship. But they will also have there's a little counter with like gold bars for how well they're doing to talk to each other, but there's also a blue bars one that builds up, and every time they have an interaction, like the first game, they suddenly have an interaction, they're like, I was going to take that shot, thum, thum, thum. They all move and you go, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
And it's like, but I'm building up the blue relationship, and the blue one is like hatred of each other, and you're like, oh no, I'm building up a massive negative, I stoked a massive negative buff. So again, it's fun to explore and understand those mechanics that are going on, but it is definitely a hard game, both in how it's played and how it gives you that information. And I think I preferred the original's way that it did it. This is early access, so they might change a bit of it, but that core carriage mechanic, I really don't like.
I've seen some mixed reviews on the early access stuff with it, and that it was like slower and just feels a bit more like plodding and stuff. So yeah, it will be interesting to see where they end up with that.
It worked well with menus, with click-through screens, with that main town at the beginning of the first one being like, buy more bandages, recruit more people, go to the church, put people in the asylum, take people out of the hospital, now start my quest. You don't really get the same thing. You go to an inn, but it's trying to make it more of an RPG party game. So good on them trying something different. I didn't click with me straight away. Maybe it will later. Maybe I'll just play more of 1.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, good. Darkest Dungeon 2. I am going to talk about a quick game called Elekhead. So this is a puzzle platformer that is only about 2 hours long.
How's that spelled?
ELEC space.
Well, you were about to go through that.
What's happening here?
There was a notification on the Twitch chat.
bugging me. I
that
thought I
was
could
like
creep
blocking
under.
half of the chat.
And now I've just
If we're talking about small things that are bugging us, the pop filter on your microphone is just about to fall off, and it's been stressing me out all night. You just have to put it back on. There we go. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Also, Scotty did a really big fart before.
Did she?
Yeah, and I just got hit.
That was me as I just bent down there.
It's because she just had her dinner and she's been on a different diet all.
And while we're here, how's Gus's mic level now?
Oh, Gus, yours is yours is.
You did that on purpose.
I totally
God damn it.
All good.
Nicholas. Elec, like electricity, head.
Yeah.
You play as a small person with a battery for a head, essentially, or an electrified head.
Okay.
And you are in a world filled with lots of steel things that conduct electricity. So this game is about 2 hours long, super short, and it's just a puzzly platformer thing, but with just... It's one of those games where it has a core mechanic of anytime you touch anything metal, you electrify it, and so therefore that's how you interact with the world. And it's one of those things where it's like it has one idea, and then it explores every possible iteration of that idea.
Yeah,
Nice.
great.
And it is so good. It's just such a great way to spend an evening. Like I said, like technically you have 2 abilities. You have the ability. No, you have 3 abilities. you electrify anything metal that you touch.
Sure.
And you can kill yourself at any time if you get stuck and want to reset a room. So those are the first 2 that you get.
Yeah.
And then about halfway into the game, you get the ability to shoot your head off your body, and it goes somewhere, like it goes wherever you want it to go, and then you have 10 seconds where you can run around without your head on,
Without being
before
electric?
you explode. The head is electrified.
Yeah.
You are not. So you can shoot it and electrify something else, and then your body will run around and do something where it's
You
like.
can land on a switch and electrify the platform, and you could jump on
or
it. Or
you shoot it across a thing like here. Basically, every time. So when you touch the metal there, that floor appears, and when you're not touching it, it disappears. So all this sort of stuff where you're like trying to figure it out. The beautiful thing about this game, it's like $14 or something on Steam, is that it's not difficult, but it's challenging. But it's the kind of challenge where you go, well, I only have really one ability, and that is to electrify the metal in this space. So if I just run around and start like bumping into everything, at some point I will naturally solve this puzzle,
Right, yeah.
because there's only so many ways that you can interact with this game.
It encourages that just like blind trial and error sort of thing.
Yes, it does, but it's more the idea of like, even when I was stuck, I was like, I know it's here, so this is achievable. It's not like I'm stuck and I go, oh, actually, I've gone the wrong way.
Or there's a really
there's something
use of a
somewhere
couple
else.
of abilities at once.
Yeah,
I would have never thought to combine that with that.
Totally.
It's
Like I didn't need to hunt around for something to. It was just like, no, it's in front of me. I just haven't like electrified the things in the right order.
So it's a
Yeah,
puzzle game where you can, as you see the footage we're watching now, someone could be really have like a good finesse at not seeing the puzzle and going, I know what this is, I'm getting it exactly. Or, as you said, you can get frustrated and just do what a lot of people do in puzzle games, which is just jump around the room a lot.
Like toss your head at things.
Yeah, which doesn't work in a lot of games because it's, as you said, you need to do some specific action, whereas doing that will eventually go, oh, like you can turn your brain off as you jump around, I imagine, and be like, okay, now I see what's in front of me.
And there's no enemies or anything. It's purely just like traversal, and it's just super cool. Like it's just a really great. I just love these kinds of games where you just go, you wrung the idea dry of every possible iteration of electrify something and basically turning switches on and off, and that's what it is.
I love that.
So it's called.
What are you playing it on?
Electhead. I'm playing it on Steam. I think it's only on Steam. It's in 4.3. That was my only disappointment with the game.
The Ultra I wanted it.
Ultra I wanted it. It wasn't even 16.9. It went to 4.3. Useless. But I understand why, because
It's a Game Boy game.
yeah, and because also it's like containing, you're always on these screens. So if these screens were bigger, there would technically be more level. Yeah. Great. Really, really fun way to spend an
Nice.
evening. Little Will, are you still there in your sausages?
He's going to bring himself in, I think.
He's in charge of that and sausage.
Yeah,
I
he's
can.
got a bit to do. He's got
It's
a bit
me.
to do. He's wrangling some
I'm
stuff.
awful. I'm awful. Sausages are done. I am getting up footage of my game, which is called Kiwi.
Hey!
Yeah. This game is brilliant, and I think Nick, similar, has very few ideas but does them so well and just continually finds new ways to do it. It's a co-op puzzler. You play as Kiwis. You're called Jeff and Deborah are the two names of the Kiwis. Very fun. I don't know who I played, but it doesn't really matter. They're both Kiwis. It's basically this puzzle in particular. You're typing out a word. The
Will,
keyboard
you're
is
too
scattered
loud,
across the
apparently.
map.
And only you can do anything about it.
I'll be softer.
Pull your volume down a
Maybe
bit.
this. Yeah, I'm bringing
sounds
myself.
nice for
Just
us.
pull your pop filter off the microphone.
Yeah, I can do that.
Do it.
Let me know if, how I'm sounding. But this one, keyboard scattered across the map. There's kind of four main ideas as puzzles. A little bit, and it's set up as a week. So this one, you're trying to piece together a word that's scattered across the map. You get a little tape from an ostrich. No, what are those? Cassowary.
Yes.
Does
And
it hold things on its
you have
butt?
to. It does. It does. For this one, you got to
That's
stamp your butt
adorable.
onto the little
That's how New
words.
Zealanders hold things.
It's true. I live there.
And the best part about this one is very adorable. Once you've done the word, you've got to give it to the cassowary and lock the bag on its back, and it's very cute. There's a very
little
good
clasps.
co-op game. Little clasps on the back, so you got to work together. Clasp it on their back. Can you do it? and you've got to keep feeding
Feeding
it so it's distracted as well.
Oh, great. I thought you were charging it up for the ride.
Because
Okay.
kiwis are sweet, but cassowary is awful.
Yeah, they'll eat you. They'll eat you, little
Does it
kiwi.
make
keep them distracted.
use of the co-op mechanics well? Like, I think that's the kind of key thing you're looking for in a co-op game is that
Totally.
it's finding interesting ways to use two people's abilities together.
For sure, and because this is it's all set in a post office, and so there's always something for the other person to be doing. There's constant work, and you can definitely combine efforts, but as you're learning the puzzles, it becomes very clear that you can just do two separate things.
I love that you said it's set in a post office, so there's constant work. That thing that famously drives people who work in the mail industry mad, that it never
just
stops.
constant work.
The mail never stops, Will. It just keeps coming and coming.
Oh, it's true. But yeah, it's really, really fun. I think I weirdly palmed off this game because I think it came out the same week as like Birdskitball, not Birdskitball, Skatebird, which was another
Skatebird,
bird
yeah.
game
Yeah, right.
that was incredibly disappointing. And
Yeah.
I think this is just constantly surprising.
This is the
another
bird game you
similar
wanted.
That's
Absolutely.
awesome. That's awesome. Because I was worried
and,
this was not going to be good because I was thinking that it looked like it didn't do anything kind of revolutionary from a co-op sense. But it sounds like it's really fun and charming.
It's super cool, and so the basic layout is there's the 4 seasons, and within each season there's 4 weeks that you work through, and I think there's 5 days that you work in, and each season adds something different to the 4 puzzles. There's really only 4 ideas, but every week it gets harder, and then every season adds different things. Like this is not really season based, but they're now little spy birds. They've got to use invisible ink.
Oh,
It's pretty cute.
This
So
is how they
this-
got German U-boats. This is how they found German U-boats. This was the Enigma machine. It was all run by Kiwis.
It was the
You can put
Kiwis
that in
all
your
along.
essays, kids.
Yeah. How many of these like level individual stages are there?
As in like as a full package or like
Yeah, like
ideas.
so far it seems like every time we cut, we're going to a new post office setup with
Layout.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Is it that it's always the same word in this layout, and once you're through, then if you replayed it, you would know what to do, or is it randomizing things within each
I'm
one?
not too sure if it randomizes to come back to puzzles. I'm not sure because I just progressed through it and come back
Yeah.
to any of them. But I assume it probably would. There's probably a bit of because it is very random. So
Yeah.
I'm sure they could add that in. But
Yeah, cool.
There's
And
a lot.
it's
There's plenty of content.
Is it purely co-op? There's no overcooked style. You're each on a different side trying to make.
I was. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah,
sorry. Continue.
No, I was done.
he was done.
There's no
was
competitive
done.
mode at this stage, or is it only co-op?
He's going again.
Full
No,
stop.
it's only co-op. Sorry again. It's all co-op. There was
Somebody in the
surprisingly
chat asked if there was
single-player
couch
mode as
co-op,
well.
though.
Yes, I was playing a couch co-op. I basically held on to this game until
You've
I
got a
was
couch
here
already?
with
Well
Josh
done,
to
mate.
play it. Just a little cramp. But there was also single player. I haven't tried that, but I was surprised by that.
Oh,
'cause it
right.
does feel very driven by co-op, but there is online, there's couch co-op, and yeah, there is also just single player. as
Oh,
well.
cool.
That's great. That's great.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a code for this somewhere, and I totally held off it because I was like, I don't play co-op games, so. I mean, first of all, I definitely should have just given it to one of you guys. But
We've
that's
heard
good.
of this code.
Awesome.
Now
Cool.
you can play it with your
fair.
son.
And
Will's got a kid and a couch?
oh my god, things move fast in Melbourne. And sorry, dumb last question: is it a Game Pass or is it on anything, or it's currently on?
It's not yet. It does feel like it may make its way to Game Pass.
All right, I might have been. Yeah,
Xbox might scoop up. Yeah.
Even dumber last question. Is there any competitive mode?
stop.
When you say that, what do you mean by that? Could you?
I just mean there's co-op, but is there a mode where you play against each other for
Yeah.
points? Oh, he's disappeared. He left.
No, okay.
He-
It could be an e-sport.
he can troll us out now.
I still think that's you turning him
God
off.
damn it.
Being like, and he's gone. Pew.
He's got too much power.
He's got too much sass.
Too
Melbourne's
much
made him
power.
too
He's
made
sassy.
a
I don't
choice.
like this.
Yeah.
You know what?
Dang, Will.
If it became an e-sport, it'd be a key sport or a Wii sport.
Kiwi sport.
Kiwi sport. Steph, bring us home.
I only had a chance to play one game this week, and that game was Texas Horror Hijinks of the Week.
Just saying. Texas Raging.
I have power, but I don't know how to use it sometimes. It's very confusing.
Where the fuck is he?
Is he talking to Josh or is he talking to us?
He's like, these guys are still crapping on about something.
Hot mic, Will. Hot mic.
So the game this week was a revisit to a game that I have previously shared on this show. It was Bigfoot. Again, similar to Phasmophobia, it launched some new content around Halloween.
Bigfoot 4.1.
Yes, 4.1. This time, it had a new map. It's a ski chalet, all new locations.
Beautiful.
And new dead teenagers to find.
Oh, God.
That's one thing.
I think I said new Bigfoot, but like new dead teenagers.
No, same Bigfoot, new
Right,
teenagers, new
okay.
dead teenagers.
Yeah.
So the premise this time is that I became very interested in this story because it's a YouTube vlogger and his influencer girlfriend.
They deserve to die.
I want them to die so
and a
much.
photographer. Why is the go to this campground in the middle of nowhere? I'm like, what's the photographer doing there? I think it was a sexy.
You think it was a sexy chalet
Yeah,
time?
yeah, that's what I
Sexy
think. That's
chalet
what
time.
I think. That's
And are
what-
they, wait, you play as them or they're the ones you're
No,
looking
no,
for?
so
And they're all dead?
They're all dead.
Well, it's definitely a threesome. 'Cause
And also,
if you have sex
remember-
in a horror movie, you die.
And remember last time we went on a ski trip, we took an influencer and we took a photographer and and I came along as well. And
That's right. And I stayed here and had a sexy threesome.
and
you
it
go.
got real sexy. So this time I played with Rhys again and Nicrotex, because last time it was just Rhys and I think this is one of those games that probably, would play a little bit better with either a full party of 4 or close to. And that's 3. Then we had 3. That was close to, not quite full. And I think I would have preferred, because we struggled with this when we played it as a pair, and I was like, maybe it's just like we need more people. But we still really struggled to kind of get ahead of Bigfoot, who just was relentlessly aggressive and just attacking us all the time.
He's got huge
Such
feet.
Big feet.
He's got big feet, and he's got a lot of help.
You know what they say about people with big feet? They love killing teenagers.
That's a myth. I think the issue is
Look at the size of these.
it doesn't present you with enough
No, guys.
information. It doesn't
No, it's not.
it doesn't present you with enough information at the start to kind of tell you what you need to do to kind of to survive with against a monster that has so much health. And we adjusted the settings to give him, as little health as possible and do as little damage as possible. And it was still just like an astronomical amount. And then eventually, after doing some reading, the solution was that because we had these bear traps that we were putting down in front of him that he would get stuck in for 2 seconds and then just keep coming. And we're like, well, that did fucking nothing. But we've discovered, through a bit of reading, that we needed to be kind of putting traps around the place and putting meat in them as bait to try and send him in a different direction to where we were going, so that we had time to kind of get away and keep exploring and find more dead teenagers while he was stuck in another area.
Yeah.
So, because remind me the goal of this one again, as you said, was because you're always doing something while you're being hunted in these horror games.
Find all the dead teenagers.
Yep.
Kill Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Okay, it is to kill him. It's not, you can't do a goal and you win the level by avoiding being killed.
I don't believe so.
Yeah,
I think,
okay, right.
But the location of the teenagers changes every time. The map itself stays the same, but the location of the teenagers changes every time. And there's
Moving orgy.
There's an avalanche?
it's a movie. Yep.
Oh, dope. That's cool.
That was
And
cool.
there's also
Oh, it kind of disappeared. That was weird.
and because you're constantly needing to find more resources, so it's just you need to kind of go through the map as quickly as possible to get more stuff. Because every time he attacks you, you lose health. You need more medkits. You need more bullets. You need more traps.
Yep.
So it's kind of like a race against Bigfoot, really. So once we kind of got into the swing of that, we got a lot closer to killing him than we did the sort of last few times that we played, and I kind of started to feel like I had a better sense of the game.
Yeah, cool.
But then we decided to play again, and we, similar to Haunt Chaser, decided to play the PvP.
Which the fuck?
What?
You gotta
Which
help
one's
us.
All 3 of us win.
Haunt Chaser was the
the one
one
that
where
lives
Rhys...
on?
A made-up game.
No, that was the one where Rhys was the ghost.
It's always
all
Rhys
of
with
them.
the ghost. That's all the
Always
game.
with a
All right,
funny
well,
voice.
Tommy's Bigfoot. Get over it.
Okay.
It's not when he was the mummy. Oh, the one where it was the one. No, I know this. It was the one that. No, it was the one they put everything Halloweeny in. Like it was the.
All the tropes.
It was the catch-all with all the tropes.
That's right.
And the turtle speaker. And the turtle speaker.
That was Horn Chaser.
Hey.
I was the mummy, by the way. The mummy
Yes,
was me.
but I was saying there was a mummy
Rhys-
game and there was a Rhys ghost game where he whispered in your ear and freaked out. Yes.
yes.
I thought it was like a vampire.
And who was Jen's?
The turtle.
Jen's was the tiny. She went tiny.
In the dollhouse one.
The dollhouse one.
Called.
Okay.
I'm going to do a greatest hits of this at
Bigfoot.
the end of the year. We'll do a Christmas special of the horror week,
A haunted
and
quiz.
and we'll rank them all on a list, which I know you guys love. So anyway, so we played the sort of like PvP mode where Rhys was Bigfoot. Rhys had to be a very flirtatious Bigfoot in that he would kind of be like, "Hi, I'm here," and then run away because he was just so OP. And
Also, that's my handbook of flirting. I am here, and then I run away.
yeah. So
got
he
big
was
feet.
he was
Avalanche.
like he was obviously playing in a way that was not super competitive,
Sure.
so that we could enjoy ourselves and not instantly die.
Knowing
So
how hard it was
saying-
to kill the.
Yeah.
Oh, he was Bigfoot, right? I thought he was taunting Bigfoot. I thought he was like, "Hi, I'm
he was a
here," and then
YouTuber.
Bigfoot.
No, well, I
Yeah,
said that. I said that.
Yeah.
Rhys was the ghost. That's where I got confused.
Yes, all right.
Nikrotech said in chat earlier that Bigfoot has like 1,000 health, and shooting it with a bullet does like 2 damage.
Yeah, it's crazy. It is insane how little damage.
And played that way-
And you're constantly running out of bullets. You have to find more stuff all the time.
And obviously played that way, being on comms with you possibly, and knowing how hard it was to kill it. It was like, this is a chance to kind of experiment and play the game with a PvP level to be like, we can exploit or.
Well, it's interesting because the sort of the health stuff doesn't change, and if the premise of the game is about outsmarting Bigfoot by like putting meat and traps and stuff,
That doesn't affect a human.
doesn't affect
Does he get a,
yeah.
It's
It's like, oh,
That's so true.
Unless he gets a perk or a buff or can win the game by eating all the meat.
yeah.
Like,
I don't know.
yeah.
I think it still has balance issues. But regardless, we had a good time because Rhys likes playing the bad guy and he plays bad guy very well.
Yeah, good.
And he, of course, made a little clip of highlights because one of the things that Bigfoot can do, he's not
Is edit videos.
He's not. Yeah, he's a great editor. He's not just a senseless beast. He can make basic tools and crucially set traps and reset a lot of traps. Yeah, that sound is so effective, isn't it? The like hectic roar that he does.
Oh my god!
You're upside down?
What?
Tree fell over.
He pushed a tree. Oh my god! Bang! No! No!
That is flirty.
No! He would just appear at windows and be like, "Hi!" Ow!
Yeah, I did that.
What the fuck?
Oh, God.
What the fuck?
Blogger out there, no look is bad on you.
I don't know. Lex, we have about 20 minutes to shoot the ad.
I know, I'm almost there. Sorry, I was nervous.
Well, hurry up or I'll send Bigfoot to eat you, lol.
You imagine things.
Lex, are you mad?
No.
Standing behind you.
That's
Very good.
That's good. That's good.
That is-
He enjoys it a little bit too much.
That is
I think.
literally
A little bit too
Bigfoot
much.
sliding into your DMs.
That's good.
He's like, "What are you doing, guys?"
Jesus Christ.
Very funny. Well played, Rhys. And
done.
Nikrotech and I should start a side series where we do blogger and influencer have a fight via text radio plays.
I like that. Yeah, for sure. So that is Age of Empires 4, Unpacking, Darkest Dungeon 2, Elekhead, Kiwi, and Bigfoot 4.1.
4.1.
The update you've all been asking for.
Yes.
But we are going to be back with more video games.
Well, questionable.
Yeah, but this one from our sponsor.
We're playing.
find yourself getting embarrassed in cold weather?
Do you have difficulty finding shirts that fit?
Are you leaking milk out of 1/3 of your nipples?
If so, you might have a third nipple and could be in line for a huge compensation payout from God.
Hi, we're the team from Akarash, and Buzzard, and we don't stop until we get you a big payout from the big guy.
But don't take our word for it. We lie for a living. Here's the word of one of our very satisfied customers.
Yeah, when I found out I had a third nipple, I was like, cool. But then the team from Akarash, and Buzzard told me I could get an almighty payout from the Almighty.
That'll work, won't it? They'll buy that.
Akarash, and Buzzard. The only lawyers you should put your faith in to sue God. Because we didn't make you like this, he did. Or she.
Nah, it's a bloke.
What we get is just constantly porting or remaking your old titles, constantly porting or remaking. Welcome back and well done, Russ.
Bloody
oh my
good effort.
goodness.
Fantastic.
Bloody good.
So good. Oh, so good.
Playing that pistol whip, that mixed reality. Oh, I love it. I love it.
Multifish points out, yeah, Fury makes it even better than the original, and that
That's
one
true.
is totally
That's
true.
true. It's such a good choice. So good. So thank you very much. If you want to submit a word to our sponsor, you can. It's got to be better than that. The bar, meet it, be better.
Beat it.
Meet it or beat it. Let's move on to
Our next segment.
Our next
Eat
segment.
it or beat it.
And the last segment for the show, a little something we like to call very good gameplay. Brought to you by Avexia. Ooh, that sweet Avexia.
It's got that new Avexia smell.
It does. Pete, what were you going to say?
I don't know, my mouth was open, but only because I was like, what's he going to say?
Oh, okay. In anticipation.
It was anticipatory
An open mouth
breathing. Yeah.
Because you were sort of, the way the mouth was being shaped, the excitement, it was like you had something. I saw Avexia wants to go
to Japan.
On a holiday.
I wholly support that idea.
I think
we all do.
To be fair, I was going to say, I think everyone should be allowed to go to Japan, not just Avexia. So I support everyone going to Japan.
Yeah.
No, but I'm excited that he has a goal, and now I'm going to hold him to it. And if he doesn't achieve it, I will shame him for it daily.
It's time to get out of this country.
This is like shame self-improvement. Like,
Yeah.
Once the goal has been set.
We don't want you here. Get out of this country.
Yeah.
Right.
It's reverse racism. Because he, right? All right, I'm wading into a territory that could be very...
Nothing's ever gone wrong from people making other people leave the country.
As soon as Steph lifts her arms up this, I'm like, no, okay, Nick, stop talking
that's
now.
my,
That's when she goes full wolf.
Yeah.
No, it's like it's the tension rises and it makes my arms float.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm like, oh, he's saying stuff that's going to be bad.
Are you proud that I aborted myself?
Oh my god.
I didn't mean that in a bad way. I genuinely meant.
Yeah.
Are you proud that I aborted? Are you proud that I stopped myself?
Stop it, Nick.
It's what's going on.
Nick's gonna say thing.
What's going on? It's gonna be. I hate white men. Is that better? Are you happy now?
Screen right now.
Fixed.
Okay, good. Welcome to the next segment of the show. We are very excited because this is a very good gameplay. FMWE edition. FMWE was one of the original segments we came up with when we came up with Back Pocket. And that is where we, as a group, would play through FMV games.
It's that simple.
A brand new FMV game came out this week, and we thought we had so much success doing this with...
Oh God, I don't remember the name.
What's
It was
the
the
name of the one-
hotel
the
where he
hotel?
was in a time loop and he
Oh,
had to
with
get
the
up. and he
guy,
was-
with Barry, with John, with Paul. What was his name?
No, different one.
No.
We've had two FMV games set in a hotel.
Yeah.
This is the one that we all played together, and it was...
I can't remember the name of it.
Oh, what was it?
And I can't remember if it was.
We're not talking about A Dead of Night.
It wasn't Dead of Night. It was a
Jimmy.
Japanese...
Was it
Japanese
Japanese?
one.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the one where they said, please don't stream it. And we streamed it. And then we got in trouble.
So this game, this version of the game has stream mode.
Yep.
So that implies we think that it is to be streamed.
It is streamed.
Yeah.
The game is the stream. The FMVs are to be streamed. That's what we're gonna do.
And this game is called Bloodshore. We spoke about it on the Monday show.
Death come true.
Death
come
come true.
Thank you, Matty G.
Thank you very much. Yeah, that one that we did the whole game. We got to the end of that, I think, and then
By the end of the post show, I think we'd.
Yeah.
we look. If this one's as good as that, we might just power on through the post show. If it is this
Although this is
compelling.
an 8-hour game.
This is
Yeah,
an 8.
okay.
That's a long post show.
Yeah.
We've all got quick trips home now.
we all get home really.
Let's do it.
Okay, so we're going to jump into this. We got to show the title screen because we've been looking
There's
at
Will.
the title screen for an hour. There's Will.
There's Old Man Will.
Old Man Will. We don't have one for her yet.
No.
But everyone else in the cast looks like someone.
That guy looks like
Luke Lancaster.
Lancaster.
From PAX.
PAX
Yep.
Australia.
That to me looks like Hailey Bieber.
Oh yeah, or Felicia Day.
Yep.
No.
That's Novak.
Someone.
Novak, who
Novak.
came into the studio. Yep.
I can't see that guy's face.
Band.
Poor man's Keanu Reeves.
Yep.
Poor woman's Emily Blunt.
Poor woman's
That does not look
two.
like Emily Blunt.
No, but that's
at
the
all.
point.
woman's Emily.
Old,
Jason Statham.
Old Jason Statham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's and then
there's Porn Will.
well, because Will has a red jacket.
Does not look like Will. It's just that the jacket is
Yeah,
red and
yeah.
he's got blonde hair.
Yep.
But the face is totally different.
That's all you
Will
need.
is much more handsome than that guy.
Of course, but
Yeah,
that's
but-
why this
That really
poor
does
man-
look like Luke Lancaster.
Yeah. So we're going to dive into this game. It does have choices that we'll be able to vote, get you guys involved in, or just have a fight between ourselves.
And the very top line of this is it's an FMV Battle Royale game. So a bunch of YouTubers, influencers, celebrities,
Big feet.
whatever, Bigfoot, 4.1, dumped on an island, and hopefully we get to kill them all.
Someone made a good point. It's Oscar Isaac was the guy with the gun.
I was gonna say that, and then
But then someone
chickened out.
wrote Isaac Oscar.
Yeah, I was like, it's not strong enough.
But none of these are strong.
Yeah, right.
That's kind
The
of the
others are very
point.
close.
So
Yeah.
I think it's got like anything, it's got a pretty front-loaded story. So we'll sit back and enjoy some back pocket theater mode.
Should we order donuts?
No.
I would eat a donut. Well,
Half
not
a
a whole donut. I'd have some donut.
Just a couple of donuts.
Give like 3 donuts.
I would love.
just
Do they
like
do those
get-
ones that come in little bowl form?
24, 36 donuts.
Just donut balls.
Donut holes.
Yeah.
Donut holes.
Can I just say, okay, very quickly, before we get into this, Pete, bring the lights back up.
We're doing the thing. People can order food and we'll eat it.
Oh yeah. I went. So I was in a shopping center last week because you know I can now, and I was there with my kids, and they saw a donut shop, and they were like, donut, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'll get you a donut because I'm fucking awesome. I go up to I assume she was the donut queen, and I said, hey, do you have any donut holes? And she went, what? And I was like, donut holes. And she goes, huh? And I'm like, the balls. And she goes, no. And then she goes, oh, do you mean these? And picks up a thing of donut holes.
I think.
And I'm like,
I think that's an American thing because it is confusing because a hole implies a vacant space.
Yeah.
And a
like her head was when I said, do you have any
what-
donut
and
holes,
what
donut
the
queen?
thing is a ball.
Yeah. But that's because it made the hole.
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand. But that, to me, is a confusing thing.
But if
in
I
and of
said
itself.
donut hole, you'd know what it is.
Only because I've consumed enough American television to have heard people say that.
Yeah, but this woman is the donut queen. Or at least the Donut Princess.
You gave her that title. I don't think she necessarily earned it.
Yeah, that's fair. she could have just started there. Who knows? But
Bloodshore is a game about some.
Pete, bring the lights down. I'm going to order some donuts.
Mac and Dag just says holes are not balls. You only make that mistake once.
Amazing. Holy shit.
Oh my god! You can't gargle a hole.
Oh. What was I doing again? Hands up, everyone. Hands up. You can gargle.
Good.
a hole.
Oh, it's good to be back. It's good to be back.
No, you can't get this. You can't get this over video chat. You just
No, you really can't.
You just can't.
All right. Well,
Same
kick
space
on.
energy.
Fancy donuts, Krispy Kreme donuts.
Whatever's available at this
Whatever.
hour.
There's tons. There's a surprisingly large amount of donuts.
Whatever we don't have to order like 10,000 of.
Get me
Alright.
one that looks like a Simpsons donut, please.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm with Pete on that. We have a
that'd-
lovely taste for just your
that'd
basic
Be a
like
Krispy
pink
Kreme then,
frosting
surely.
with a little bit of sprinkle.
All right, I'm on it.
Yeah,
I'm on it.
Nothing too fancy. None of these ones that feel like they explode with filling and have like
Yeah, it's too much.
things
Yeah,
whipped
yeah.
and stacked
Too much.
like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
There's like a milkshake inside a like plastic tube inside the donut. It's
Yeah.
like, what
Yeah.
the fuck were you trying
Or
to
like
do?
a syringe with like caramel sauce
Yes.
or something stuck in it. Too much.
Yeah.
Trying
The
too hard.
The
Trying
bit
too hard.
tonight is that we never start the game. We realise an hour and 20 minutes have gone past, and we've listed donuts, and we never
Turn the lights back on.
we never got around to. Okay, so here's the thing.
You don't deserve lights off time.
I often get made fun of for some of my food choices. We mentioned it earlier this evening, but I will leave.
I've never once been questioned about my food choices.
Okay, that's great. And one of them is that I often like I like cheap, nasty food from like petrol stations and stuff. So like
Give me an example.
an egg salad
Egg
sandwich from a 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven.
Like the only thing dodgier would have been like any fish-based sandwich from a
Which I'm
7-Eleven.
pretty sure they don't do.
I don't know. I think
that.
now that they have the dates on them, they tell you when it's been made. I think actually egg
it.
salad is pretty safe.
There you go. It is, but that does not stop the mockery.
I would take egg salad over anything that has meat in it.
There you go. I'll still eat the meat ones as well. But they do donuts from like gas stations and stuff like that as well. I like how like cheap and nasty they are. Sometimes a little wet for some reason. I don't know why. No, the icing and stuff like the way that
Yeah,
they just come out
those.
wet.
Those ones don't taste of anything to me. I
love
feel
it.
like I know I've consumed
Yeah,
like
I bought it.
a
Didn't
shit
know it was
ton
wet
of.
until I took it out.
I feel like
If you
those.
wet it, you gotta eat it.
Don't you feel like those ones just taste like bread? Like I feel like I eat it and I'm like I know I've had a lot of calories,
Yeah,
but I
it's
don't feel like I got the enjoyment.
It's like a Woolworths donut.
I kind
where
of
you
like
just-
it.
Yeah. No, I know what
Almost
you.
like
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same as eating like
I
yeah.
want to
Totally.
taste.
Isophonic
I want to
is
taste
the
the fat.
donut
I want to
chat.
taste
That's
the fat
good.
and feel like it was worth
This
it.
I
is donut
yeah.
chat. I like it. Yeah, I like the idea of sometimes not feeling sickly sweet by the time I finish a donut. That's hence I like my less.
So
You like
I can
a
get us an
bread-based one.
assorted 12-pack, but they're going to give us like all the weird fancy ones. I'm tempted to get this, which is the a strawberry sprinkles dozen, 6.
That's a Simpsons donut.
and
six
6
plain?
just plain.
That's
Love it.
great.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
do it.
Love that.
Do it. No balls there.
No balls there.
Nothing but holes.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Anyone want any milkshakes?
No.
Ooh, okay. So. Bloodshore. Enter your name.
Did you say milkshakes?
He's still. Hey, Will, do you want a milkshake?
Did you say milkshake?
Yeah, let's find
yeah.
you one.
Give me a milkshake. Just leave it in the fridge.
Yeah, okay, cool.
That's so funny when we used to work at Channel 7 and we'd all go out for lunch and you'd always order a milkshake.
So cute. And
No.
Steph and I were like, this is our boy.
Yeah.
12.
I was like, I'll get bacon and eggs and a milkshake, please.
Yeah, I'll get the salmon bagel and a chocolate milkshake and a bag to vomit in. Okay,
should we
can you
yeah?
start the fucking game, please?
Sure. God. Have you ordered? You're going to need to pay attention to the story when it starts, and I don't want you asking questions
As
halfway
if
through
we
going,
need to pay attention to the story. Anything we make up will be better.
that's true, actually. Warning, the following content contains scenes that some viewers may find disturbing and is not
Disturbing.
suitable for younger audiences.
Younger.
Including graphic depictions of violence, blood, and death.
And
Wait, what? Oh,
Bagels.
these... I've never heard of any of these companies.
Wales Interactive?
Wales Interactive, they do a lot of FMV games.
Whoa, that guy's got some very wide eyes.
Wide eyes?
What it takes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and a mouth. That guy has a mouth.
Contestants, the ultimate prize.
Let Will know if it needs to be louder, because it's Will's job.
One winner.
film. He's calling it a
Probably
film.
pretty good. Film.
Oh, it's Avexia.
Oh yeah, totally. How perfect's that?
It's showtime!
Showtime!
Welcome to the
Lord, please make it a
13th
touch louder, please.
season of Killstream, the
Killstream.
#1 show
Oh
on
my
the
God.
planet, where 50 lucky contestants compete for a chance to win
This guy's not a Native American.
$10
$10 million?
Enter the Hall of Fame.
I bet my life on
Have
it.
it all.
10 million's
He's
not
not
enough.
what you say?
Not a Native American.
I don't think he's real. He's a hologram. He's an AI.
criticized by human rights
Saying
experts
that's
for
not
its
his
brutality.
nationality.
Having claimed the lives of 210 of its 470 contestants thus far.
Killstream claimed it.
Showrunners Alan Cork claim that all contestants are fully
Oh,
aware
this
of what
is
they are
Wales
opting
Interactive,
into.
then it's probably.
Then maybe Welsh, do you
They
think?
chose to be in this arena. Volunteers, please.
So there's political debate about
It's Jenks! It's Jenks! It's Jenks!
Oh, that's a little bit. That's
What?
That's what's his name. The
Wait, pause the game.
Many would argue that
Do you actually know that person?
Did you say it's Little Billy?
I was like, who was the killer in the murder in the hotel?
No, but
Uncle someone?
no, that was a different character in that game. Jenks from Contradiction.
Contradiction,
Jenks. Jenks the
always
detective.
Yeah, I thought. Oh,
right.
yes. Okay, right.
Yeah,
Different
yeah,
actor,
yeah,
different
yeah.
I never
Contradiction.
watched
Spot
one of
the
those
murderer.
VODs, so I'm sure they were great.
Spot the
Sure they
murderer.
were great. I never watched any of you play that.
Yeah. What?
I never watched you play that any of that.
I watch all your content.
You don't watch the content you need to watch for approval half the time.
It's an inefficient use of company time. It's an inefficient use of company time for 3 to 4 people to watch one video for approval. I have made an executive decision to not do that and instead focus on it.
Broken like half a second. Not even.
No, just inefficient use of company time. And I refuse to apologize to her. Turn the fucking lights out, play the game.
To take advantage of contestants.
and are responsible in large part for the cutthroat society we live in.
Eugene Christoph, when you created the show, you put
Alan
the
Partridge?
world's
It looked like it,
deadliest
didn't
death row inmates
Wait,
on an
pause
island
again.
to battle to the death.
The
Winners
Alan
of the
Partridge?
first few seasons have become some of the wealthiest people in the world.
They've stepped up the production.
It's done quite well.
I guess I have what it took. Death or glory.
Small head, nice
In the
head.
past few years,
So
the
a couple of
contestant
seasons of
numbers
this show
have
has
risen
run.
in line with the economic downturn.
Yeah. This is like
These
People are a byproduct of the society created by you.
Some would say you're a coward having tapped out.
Well, they can say that to my face. You have been inundated with
So you're allowed to
applications.
tap out?
Ground into dust by the boot heel of the rich and powerful.
Was that so
Mixed media.
There's some shots.
Entertainment.
Socialist mother.
If I didn't know any better, Chris, I'd say you were accusing me of exploiting the poor.
I'm not the only person to find your
These guys must have been so
utterly
pissed that
abhorrent.
Squid Game came out.
Yeah.
This is the plot of our game.
Terms are agreed upon by both parties. I don't
So you think it's fine to witness deaths on
Oh, fucking nanolights.
Since the beginning of
You
time,
know
man's
they're real
been pitted against
gamers.
his fellow man in combat.
Surely we've evolved from a more barbaric time.
Is this not different from the
I'm not
wars
so
that
sure we
rage
have.
across the countries?
Yeah, it's the exact same video that plays at the start of all of the night where everyone kills
This is
themselves
what
in
people
America.
want.
Kills each other. The Purge.
All the purges.
The Purge. Thank you.
No, they're saying the big problem here is that it's like the Truman Show. It's like everyone will still watch it.
Yeah.
So
It's Scarlet. So, if you don't already know, I'm on my way to the island. Woo! I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little freaked out.
Scarlet.
Influencer. Follower 2007.
Oh, it's 1,000 to 1.
Don't sweat.
This is it, people. It doesn't get any realer than this.
Otto's 3 to 34.
He's
Watching your
huge.
socials for live updates. Share with
They're
your
allowed to take
people.
their phones?
Well, they're all influencers. They're meant to be live streaming the whole thing.
Yeah, true.
Nick, actor. 20 to 1. Boring.
Is it actually like a battle royale thing?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hunger
shit.
Games.
Helps.
Jesus.
He offered us something. And we all talked
What
through
did he
it.
offer?
Agree.
Just agree.
Just
be
agree.
helpful.
Just agree.
Sure.
Oh God. I always do this when I stream
Yeah.
these games, and everyone's like, "No, Steffi!"
I don't want to get stuck with that.
Multifish.
asshole.
Just agree. Video game streamer.
Video game streamer.
Game streamers, shooters mainly, should come in handy.
What about the cannibal over there?
Life is all or nothing, yeah? You know that.
Oh, fucking Will.
People out there, they know.
You just
So well.
subscribers in the last 6 months. Has that got anything
You think
to
that
do
sausage
with this?
was beef? Dev.
Travel vlogger.
Cannibals.
Now it's time for the world to see. I'm gonna be screaming the truth.
Yo, are you gonna get down my face?
MMA fighter.
Oh shit, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
My money's on her.
But 18
Not good,
odds,
though.
though. Bad odds.
Yeah, bad odds for an MMA fighter. They think that streamers are going to beat an MMA fighter.
Yeah, totally.
Ari just said, I reckon it's all
what's your story?
Oh god, we're the most boring.
We are
part
the
of
generic
fucking lot.
That is so shit.
Honest,
cannibal.
discreet.
I don't know if we pointed out that there's typically a timer to make these decisions, but we've put it on game stream mode so that we could
Talk about donuts in
Oh,
between
great.
every
Yep.
decision.
Yep.
We're going to be discreet.
Great.
Discreet?
No, honest.
Yeah, honest.
Oh,
Smooth, Pete.
Let's just be straight up.
Actor.
They're nice and quick with the
Either
reactions.
this or go back to
like-
being a nobody.
Don't know.
See?
Oh.
Yes.
He's endeared himself to me already.
Wait, Mikey
This is an actor.
No, because he's
watch the Wolf
honest
Boys
about the fact
movies,
that he's a
Ash?
washed-up actor.
Yeah, okay.
We're Mikey Lizard from the
What
Wolf
about
Boy
you?
movies.
Name's Gav, extreme vlogger.
You're not one of those idiots that follow around the cartel and
They should all know who each other are if they're all.
Extreme streamer.
No,
Well,
I
you
don't
can't get more
know.
extreme than this.
I don't even know Barjo.
was set on Jeffrey Epstein's island. Who knows? We'll
What?
find out one way.
This guy said, I reckon it's all to do with the
That's a
pedo
wrinkle
ring.
I did not expect.
Also, pause it.
Wow.
You could have. That was also voiceover. They could have replaced that line. like,
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah.
What was the implication that the island they're going to was Jeffrey?
No, the first season of this was on Jeffrey Epstein's island.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
like he's
What a
saying.
strange choice.
Did you know that as fact or was that a rumor?
What? Well, this isn't real.
This is real.
No, I'm saying in the context of the show, did he say I
he
heard?
said it as a fact. No, he said it. Yeah.
Did he?
It was like,
Right.
it was set on Jeffrey Epstein's
Oh my
island.
god.
Yeah.
Which is not a very big island. Like, it's a big island. That's your takeaway. You want to do 50, 100 people on a Battle Royale island, then I'll just land and be like, hi. Is this a safety thing now? What?
This means you're voted. This means you're voted off the
need an
couch.
adult.
It's time to go, Gus Ronald. Pack up your
Lights
thing.
back on.
I watched a
Please.
horrifying documentary
The
about.
lights are back on.
It's
Time to
horrible.
leave.
I watched a terrible documentary.
Oh my god! You didn't need to tell
You
us
discovered that?
We all thought he was fucking Walt Disney.
No, I watched a 60-minute story on him and that horrible island and him as a horrible person, and they showed the island. I'm like, it wasn't very big. That's the knowledge I have. That's what I said. I didn't say all of
Back to the game.
Can't put your own arms up, Gus.
This is Gus's new version of interrupting himself. Mid-sentence. Okay.
And on pause.
Wait, we're not.
Are we going to see a CGI shot of anyone falling, or is
Yes,
all
we
they
are.
just fall onto
You're in the
mats
thing.
outside and then they
Too
land
late.
with not even real parachutes?
These shots are like they're in a like plane set, and the camera operator's shooting off the shoulder, and then they've got
Crash mats outside?
an AD behind
Too much testosterone
doing
here,
this
huh?
Oh yeah.
to the off shoulders.
Yep.
Because you can't fake being moved around. You need
Yeah,
to
right.
be
You
That's
need
so
to actually.
true.
Yeah.
You need to be pushed.
Jerk off! Jerk off! Jerk off!
What?
You can get one out before he jumps down. He's going to be late to the island.
We got a
Know
Chivo.
what they say about he who hesitates.
Chad, I'm really sorry. I screamed jerk off.
So it was
There's still time.
a jerk kicked you off? Is that what I'm saying?
These are amazing.
Yeah. Kid watch.
She's going to kill someone already.
Oh no, she's vlogging.
She's sending a text. You would drop that phone.
Oh, there's no way you're holding on.
It actually looks quite good for what I know that they're dealing with budget-wise. And
There's a lot of
effects.
variety, as we said at the start.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
so many sets and
The
setups.
only
Yeah.
thing I'll say is it seems like
Uh-oh.
they shot it on 6 different kinds of cameras.
Yeah.
This guy's gonna
Every
die.
shot is. Oh yeah, that parachute's not.
Didn't jerk hard enough.
A million
Odds
for one.
That was $1 billion, I think.
Billion? Oh,
Was it?
Damn, son.
amazing.
Are there 2 homeless people watching it? Is that what that was? It looked like there were 2 old men. in
Wait, I'm
front of
getting a Truman Show vibe of like everyone on the planet watches this show.
Yeah.
the old man in the bath holding the shower curtain in the Truman Show.
Stayed in that
Oh,
bus
yeah.
for 10 years.
Hang on.
Was that us and were we meant to pull the chute?
No, that was someone random because we got introduced to him right at the end.
Right.
Yeah.
It was like.
And I think also the joke is that a lot of people playing this game will be
No, it
streamers.
was us. That was Ricky Jerkoff.
No, track how you're doing from the pause
Man,
menu.
that guy's dead.
Okay.
And if we press pause and go tracker, we see team morale, audience opinion, romance, strength, and insight.
You jerk off.
Yeah, I think that was a joke because they're like the game streamer died because everyone playing this is going to be streamers, and it's like the streamer died first.
Yeah.
You dead?
Yeah.
He'll live.
I'm sure it's the same person. There's only one white dude in a white.
Chat, was it the same guy?
Use your
Pretty sure
parachute.
it's the same dude.
No, he had a different name.
Are they meant to kill each other?
Yeah.
Like,
Why aren't they
more
killing
than
him then?
Yeah.
He's on his face. Like, do it now.
Do it.
Here.
He's
Missed
not a programmer. He's an
missed
actor.
opportunity.
He's who we are. We're the actor.
No,
You were a different dude.
I know that, but I don't know why.
I'm sure it's the same dude. Why is he groaning?
Whoop. Enhance.
They were both bearded white guys, which is why you couldn't
Look at
tell
us.
them
There he is. He's
apart.
dead.
That's
Okay.
the dead guy.
That, Mikey. You did all right.
It was a misdirection.
Is his parachute like a shopping bag with some string on it?
Really?
We don't get disqualified for this, right? This ain't on us, yeah?
Hey, can you send me that?
Check out
Disqualify. What?
100,000 watching now.
For the dead guy.
Maybe they're not allowed to start yet.
Over 100
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
Right.
Don't worry, kid. I'll make sure the whole world is watching when you get nailed.
Sexy nailed or murder nailed?
Didn't we establish that she had like no followers? though?
Stop Scarlet. Leave her to it.
Leave it to it.
Taking photos and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, but they were like we know what we're on Kill Island.
Yeah.
People
There's
seem
no-
We're not here to have the hold the
This is not
moral
the
high
moment where
ground.
you're like, guys,
There's
show
nothing
some
you got.
respect.
Yeah, totally. Now let's bury the body.
The
Yeah.
two old guys have like smoke coming out of the front of whatever light source is in front of them, which for me implies an old trash fire bin.
Well, they're under a bridge.
Now tell you
what
what,
they
the
want-
game.
Oh, this is a team?
You're on camera.
Scrist says that you're a team and you kill the other team.
Okay.
It's that time again where I'm going to be.
There's so many people in
No,
this.
so many
and so many
Screen.
gamers are getting called out for looking exactly like these people.
Yeah.
Kill talk.
Gamer girls, extreme vloggers, psychopaths, and wolf boys. Have we got
Why
a
is she in the
season
shadow?
of kill stream?
You just walked out of the
She walked out of the shop.
We'll be checking in with our viewers and
walked out of
getting
her
your
light.
thoughts on
Now there's a
who's
cameraman shaking someone behind
hot
her.
favorite going in, Nick or Mayo? What a hunk.
Who are the wolf boys?
Looks like he's making some allies early on in the game, but has he got what it takes? The show doesn't start yet, folks. Our contenders will spend the night on the island before the game begins. So,
Right.
grab a drink and settle in. Because
Lovely.
the countdown starts now.
I was on this. Yeah, of course you were, mate.
I don't understand the old.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone on the planet watches the show. That's all it is. It's a variety of people watch.
So they are a team then?
Yeah.
No,
isn't the island.
It's different.
I think, right?
No.
Yeah,
It's just
but
it's
it's
the
usually
first night. The thing will. The timer
warm
starts, and tomorrow morning they all have to run off and
There'll be a
there's a like Hunger Games. Get your guns.
Oh, okay.
Careful where you stand.
And so this is fun, serious, fun.
I'll play fun with the mine.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
nothing goes wrong playing with mines.
Toss it out.
That's
Yeah.
That guy loved it. That guy fucking loved it though.
I had
thought
fun.
It was great.
That's why she asked
That was like
if we
when
get
you
to
said that three-eared elephant joke before.
Is that live? Were we live?
No.
No. That sounds like a really complicated joke now, with like a big setup.
Yeah, no, it was a
Good
classic.
punchline. You know the three-eared elephant joke.
Who cares? We're
Can't tell
not
them
here
these
for
days.
vacation.
She's gonna explode. Oh no.
Well, no, it's like they said at the start.
This will
'cause
be
like-
relevant later.
Yeah, because a guy
Close
died
up on
the
mine.
beach from his parachute. Chekhov's landmine. They said like, do we get disqualified for this? Because someone had died, but they hadn't started the game. Glamping.
They're
Where's the
tense.
beach house?
You're not catching on, are you?
Oh, come on.
Why would you expect there to be a
bad.
beach house?
Have you not watched the show? This is what I say every season.
She thought she
Like, have you not watched the show? You know what's going on here.
She thought she signed up for a dating show. She thought she thought this was Love Island.
So she was on that one.
The trapdoor one.
Sometimes when I'm going about my day, I just think of that guy's face.
Judging by the foliage and
I don't give a fuck. Survivor Man.
It's probably just a bird.
You check it out then.
Investigate?
Yeah, we gotta go and see what's going on. We're not- it's
B-Max
too early
says,
to
I
decide."
love how they're all talking about it not being tropical when it's clear that they filmed this in Norfolk.
hello, motherfuckers.
I hate him.
Oh, that is a smileable.
Care to join me?
Oh, this is where we'll have like the beery fun night and get to know everyone, and then be like, can't believe we have to kill each other tomorrow.
It's because they want us to have emotional connection to them,
Something.
so that we feel bad about what happened.
Fuck yeah! Another beer!
Yeah, do it. Let's get shit-faced.
Sure. They should put their hats on top of their cars.
Sure. Nick, what are you doing here? Sure. Like, I mean, you must have done alright after them movies.
You kidding? Hasn't worked in years. Got fucked over by the studio.
Lighthearted.
Mind your business is just shut up, man. That's
let's just keep
writing my biography. Sorry, man. It was on TMZ.
It was on TMZ, so who's a big enough actor to appear on TMZ?
So
you're in like at least like
we go at it.
Hannah Montana for that shit. Like a bit part in Hannah Montana.
It's true. You need to have once been coveted so that your fall is worthy of TMZ.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Rounds. Watch each other's backs through the crazy part.
And then what?
We're still breathing. We'll deal with it then, I guess.
I'm turning into the night.
So it starts at 9 a.m. tomorrow, and they get disqualified if anyone dies tonight.
Okay.
Interesting.
I mean, teaming up.
Of course you are.
Nah, it's not for me.
We suggested it. Should we forget about it already, or promote it?
I would promote it.
Yeah.
So I'd be like,
Let's
live.
follow through.
Yeah, we gotta use these people.
And I think it's
Go
more
down
interesting to see the alliances that form.
Try again.
Force it. Really force it.
Common sense.
Sorry, the final 10. Are there like 11 of us?
There's got to be other groups.
Now.
Yeah.
Man's a tap out anyway.
What? No way. Chicken dinner all the way.
That's a reference to the
It's
famous
the
Battle
PUBG.
Royale.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's like the game.
Why not me?
I'm on board.
You cannot be serious.
Does not look like Luke Lang.
No, not anymore.
All food.
No.
This is just a playground.
What on earth are you talking about, Paddy Power?
It's all fake. For TV. No one believes in God anymore. This is the new church. Opiate for the masses. Alan
The beer was supplied, I believe,
Run by the
Bluey.
Russians.
They're encouraged them.
It was
to get
intense,
loose,
yeah.
So is he under the impression that they're not all going to kill each other?
Just a bunch of fucking
Yeah, he thinks it's squibs, blinks,
Look at this
Squib
special
Games.
effects.
place. It was like a fucking clan rally.
He thinks it's
Hello.
Squib Games.
Wasn't the creator
Not
of
bad,
Bullshit.
Angus.
Well done.
Haven't watched it. Don't want it.
Yeah. You redeemed yourself for that whole pro
Yeah, where is he
Jeffrey
now?
Epstein rant.
Paranoid.
I know every inch of that island.
And now we've got the conspiracy now calling me
Just like that, haven't I?
paranoid.
Fake news, baby.
Fuck you.
Oh, I'm not allowed to have fun.
This is my favorite bit.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, Lord.
Even Spice Man says, "Oh lordy."
And
When
Spice Man
Spice Man
fucked up.
Spice Man is
Spice Man is fucked up.
Yeah.
JPM, anyone wish they'd stop talking and get on with it? Are you talking about the game or us?
Spent 4 weeks deep in the Amazon basin with a minor royal. Found themselves.
A minor royal, like one of the.
Yeah, I thought he meant a smaller version of the battle royale.
That's what I thought as well. It was just him and someone else.
Stark Magnus. I missed the start of the stream. What's with the arms in the air? Nothing. Nothing.
No reason.
No
Have to
reason.
go back and watch the VOD.
Oh, it's true. Apparently he came back 3 kilos heavier.
Oh, he did eat him.
Oh, I hope he's not hungry.
What if they all turned?
There are some interesting alliances forming. Nick Romeo and his band.
What's up with the tie? It's
seem to be
super.
getting on.
The guy's name's Nick Romeo? Oh, yeah. It's
What is that?
got like staples
It's
in it.
it's like bits of wood that are like.
yeah, it's like a.
Yeah.
It's meant to be like a. I was going to say futuristic, but this isn't really the future, is it?
So again,
so
the homeless guys
futurism.
have a TV. That's the blue globe, but there's a fog in front of it. That is usually what you would reserve for like the smoke of the red
television.
flicker.
You don't remember having a CRT?
CRT. It was all the
They're all
tubes.
smoke.
They're all smoky.
Remains to be seen.
I get it.
I don't get it.
Come in.
I'm looking forward to a lot of.
You're thinking.
I've landed on the
dystopic
island.
Future?
Location.
Yeah, I'm
unknown.
not sure.
Oh, what have we got? A click.
Why does he have
You
that?
knew about this?
He's undercover.
He's a cop. He's a fucking narc.
Wait.
And now that I have, do you
Russians?
know where I am?
Russians.
No, it's British.
And what about extraction?
No, it's Russian.
Is it?
It's Russian to me.
Priority is Boris.
It's just a bad Russian.
It's definitely Boris.
A bad Russian.
It's the Russians?
Boris Glishenko.
Why wouldn't it be?
Are we still worried about the Russians
you
for
don't
anything
even know
except for
where
our
I am.
elections?
Yeah. If you're in Ukraine,
So
you
he-
fucking up.
Goddamn proof
That's
you
a
can
good
help me.
Look, I need some proof.
Oh, yeah, communication.
He's uploading a payload to a communication tower.
Yep.
And they're going to try and... They're probably promised to keep him alive.
Yeah, this is the hunt for Red October.
Romeo out.
Care to explain?
Oh no! Sprung.
Joke time!
Jerk off! I was just shouting.
I was simply masturbating.
That would have been.
If the joke is that, Peter wins
would've been
tonight.
the best.
Peter gets all the donuts.
That would have been the best.
Told you.
Blondie will remember.
It was a pornography store. I was buying pornography. I want to see as many of these as possible. The security camera footage that is actually like the footage, the camera from the show, when they just use like this shot but put the CRT over it and go like, that's the camera. You're like, no, it's not. That's the shot from the previous.
I fucking hate that in TV shows where they're like, this is what happened on the night, and then like it cuts into like, oh, this was phone footage or something, and it's shot in an Arri Alexa, and you're like,
Yep.
fuck off. Just shoot it on a phone. Everyone's got one.
And they look great.
They look amazing.
I'm getting there, son.
So what's your problem with that shot?
30 minutes to showtime.
It's still night where they are. It's perpetually night.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, that's valid. I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one.
It's
Unless
been
they're
12 hours in
inside.
this world, but it's still, yeah.
They're inside the security door under the railroad.
Oh, Luke, what are you doing?
Oh, he's such a
Oh, he's doing
You're
a
gonna
poo right near the
Don't
tent.
shit there.
Didn't do that.
Let's dig a hole.
She didn't know they were going to intercut her footage of her licking her
This is like
lips.
you using stock footage to make people look creepy. It's-
Yeah, that was.
Do you reckon
that
those
was
are real
bullshit.
streamers, maybe? Or we should? I feel like I maybe recognize her from
I'm sure they're all
another
Jacksepticeye.
This one too.
from another
So-
They could be.
Wales interactive game.
They could be smaller streamers.
She may be the main character in a different one of these.
Can I just ask as well, every choice we've had up until this point, I think would have led to these, like, these are all the inconsequential. So if we said, open bag, don't open bag, or open box.
Yeah,
we open it, we looked at it, I say don't, someone goes, you should probably open that, and they will.
Oh, sure.
I have a feeling
like we're being funneled towards a specific thing anyway.
Oh, yeah, like, until we get to a kill person, don't kill
Yes,
person.
but I'm getting a sense of who our character is because he's making all these smart jokes and witty repartee. And those were our choices, guys.
A couple of them are...
She's still thinking about that shit.
The drone was there to watch
That face was like, didn't care for it.
fake ads?
Not for me.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
Who does fake ads?
Losers.
It's a tired bit.
A brighter future.
That was the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were...
From one of his blogs. Vlogs.
Oh, it's 9 o'clock.
How is that phone still charged? She's been
Vlogging the whole time.
This actually looks really good.
Auto back yet?
Not likely.
What?
Yeah, remember him. I
There's a
didn't
countdown
His
on.
neck is the same thickness, width as his head.
Yeah,
That's what the
weird
problem
head.
is. That's what the
Weird
problem
head
is.
neck ratio.
Yeah.
Lesser of two weevils brings out the most glaring thing. Blend
your
your
makeup,
makeup,
please.
please. For
Yeah.
Christ's sake.
Yeah, I
At
can
the
see it on-
neckline?
I
Come
can
on.
see it. There's
You've
two
got
full
necks,
lines
you gotta
on
go
his
down.
cheeks.
Yeah.
This guy's eye acting is
You know why you're here.
like has its own.
Split up into
fucking
50. There are 50.
Spread around
Also, they were
the
camping.
island. Your task.
They're not tired at 9 a.m. They got up hours ago.
Yeah,
You sleep in a tent?
You really can't.
Along the way, we will be
There were
airdropping
50
crates of weapons,
people
armor,
at
and
crates, yeah.
other goodies.
I
Just in
think
case you were thinking
so.
of
To
changing
be
your mind about all of this,
seriously critical for a second.
Yep.
I don't like the way that this guy is totally overacting. In terms of a satire, it makes more sense for it to be treated like fun and light as opposed to this constant like you're gonna kill each other sort of thing. Like if this was an actual show, Gretel Colleen would be hosting and making sort of like light jokes about it.
More
as
like,
opposed to
I think
the
the nice thing about the Hunger
psychopathic.
Games.
Yeah.
Or the
setup they had.
totally, yeah.
Yeah.
He also feels like he set this up assuming they were going to film it in a Escape from LA style dystopia.
Yeah.
Like all nighttime, all fog, lots of homeless men under bridges, but instead they've gone for cheap forest.
Totally.
Your favorite Z-listers. No offense.
points.
He's got that, was it? Max
What did they win?
10 million.
10 million.
He's going with he's going for the max headroom vibes, but without the dystopic feature. What happened?
Shit on my balls. So you used to be able to tap out, but you're not allowed to tap out this season.
Right.
Oh.
You're all
No tactical dropouts. That seems like information.
That would have been in the contract.
She sounded Australian.
British, right? Yeah. Something about the acoustics of this room. You've usually got a good ear for accents.
I picked the Russian.
You got one.
I picked the Russians,
You got
and
one of
I knew
three.
that they weren't Americans. None of them.
Those odds are shit for you, Stephanie.
Yeah, you normally would have got 4 accents.
Hang on. There's the contract bit.
But did you read it?
Yeah.
I mean, I did. It wasn't exactly binding
Sounds like
on
a
their
Kiwi.
part.
No, he's Irish.
Attempt to inspire the team, say nothing.
Attempt to inspire. Say nothing.
The dialogue on nothing.
No, guys, come on. We gotta keep it together. This is just what they want. Panic.
Let's go home.
Let's give up already. So again, what?
Try again.
Look, you guys knew what you were getting yourselves into. If your lives were really worth living, you wouldn't be here right now.
Wow, that's...
Oh, that's dark.
Christ.
You're scared.
Fucking hell.
We all are. But this is still the greatest opportunity
They're all
you've
like
ever had.
very attractive. I'm sure they've got a lot to live for.
Yeah, like...
I feel
don't
like
kill each other.
You are set
Sex
for
it up.
life.
Yeah. Stream it out. You're going to make a fortune.
Totally.
But I feel like
Only
also,
when it's done.
like, surely the no tap out thing is information that they should have been given prior to joining.
They did. They said it was in the contract. None of them read it. He did. Conspiracy guy did.
Okay.
They got to get better representation.
They do.
Yeah.
Let's go get those weapon drops.
No one can afford a good lawyer.
Classic.
Oh, security camera with a cross dissolve. Love it.
Also, security camera...
With a crane?
Yeah.
Well, I think it's
No, that was their drone. That was
Oh,
their
okay. Yeah. No, yeah. So totally makes sense.
Wolf boys, indeed.
Spine.
They didn't even make a full single fake ad. They
No.
just keep cutting bits of fake ad in between and going, there's a full ad in it somewhere.
It's nothing but
because they know no one wants to watch full fake ads.
Yeah, I didn't want to do that.
No one wants to watch 3-minute parody songs.
Camping? That's what we should do. We lay low and ride it out.
Am I making a move or am I being inappropriate? Who knows? Bit of both.
We should be right on top of it.
Landmine. But watch out, it's going to land on your head.
I think she's Dutch.
We'll know when we see it.
I'm not kidding. She's listen, she's lived in the UK a while, but I'm detecting a hint
Stop
of
trying
Dutch.
to make up for it.
No,
Stop trying to...
I'm serious.
No.
Over.
Chat.
This is a total fucking
it 'cause she went-
like, I think she's Dutch. She grew up in the UK. She definitely lived the Crescent Avenue.
Is it because she said,
Crescent Avenue
look
accent.
over there is your weapons cache.
What's the game called?
I think she's Dutch.
What's the game called?
Bloodshore.
Bloodshore.
Holy shit.
You found a crate.
Found a gun? The game will remember that.
The game. Remember
That gun is plastic as
They're
shit.
so light. They're so
Look how
light.
light it is.
Give Scarlet the gun on the left.
It's like an
give Scarlet
empty
the gun on
coffee
the
cup
right.
in Entourage.
Which, yeah. Oh.
Yeah. I think we just loaded the one on the right.
Swedish.
She's Swedish?
So,
Well done.
not Dutch?
No, but I was close-ish.
No, but that's like saying she has an accent. You also...
I knew she wasn't British.
No.
She wasn't British.
Okay, all right. You know what? You're doing...
Wait!
Oh my God! Wait!
Pause.
Okay.
Lights on.
Lights on.
Olivia is a Swedish actress and voiceover artist residing in London. She completed her Bachelor of Arts with merit and distinction in Cape Town, South Africa,
Wait.
where they speak Afrikaans, which is kitchen Dutch.
Kevin Bacon.
It is. It is.
I'll give you that. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
okay.
great.
Okay.
Good detective work.
All right. Okay.
It is Kid Carnage. It is.
Vindicated.
I don't try...
Can we play the game now? No, Bluey. This is more important.
God! Okay, good.
Which was originally established by the Polynesian people when they first came there in 1838.
Oh, God. Okay, good.
stuff.
Good.
Lights off. What?
God damn it.
Yeah. When did you get the clapper?
Well done. So did
I've
we
missed
give her
you, the studio.
loaded gun or the unloaded?
I honestly think they were
remember.
both loaded, so I just picked the one on the left.
Did we give her the plastic gun or the...
What did we see? That we a tree?
Investigate. Always investigate. What are we looking at? It's a tree.
Investigate the tree?
Yeah. Is it a Dutch
We heard,
elm?
we heard a noise. We heard a noise. Something
I thought of it too. I didn't get to it quick enough.
Damn it! Wake up pretty early in the morning.
Which one you're camping? Very easy.
Don't shoot. I'm not armed.
Oh, he's from another fucking group. Kill him.
Landing group.
Yeah, but where's he
I'm
from?
on my own. I overshot the landing. I've been out here all
Kent.
night.
Suspicious ponytail.
Should we shoot him?
Yeah, you should fucking shoot him.
Oh, shoot him for that.
You
Oh
say?
yeah. Don't get aggressive.
Totally. They're both holding guns, and he's.
I'm
got
sorry.
nothing.
If you see a man with that haircut,
Yeah.
you shoot him.
You shoot him.
I don't care what show you're on.
Yeah.
If you're on Red
Oh
Steady Cook,
shit! Listen to you. Oh my god.
It's like you're ready to cook. Bang.
Whoa!
We're not here to fuck spiders.
What's that from?
What
That's just
happened?
a phrase.
Australian expression, apparently. I only
Australian
heard it for the first time a year ago.
Dead.
Yeah.
What?
I know. Peter's sister said it. And I was like,
What?
What? And
He
then
clapped.
everyone was like,
He
yes,
clapped.
it's a known expression.
Yeah.
We're not.
And I heard Margot Robbie say it
Correct.
on one of those Vogue things where they get them to say a bunch of slang or whatever.
Yeah.
Do I not know that expression?
I mean, it's not
country
great.
boy.
I'm a country boy.
That's true.
Fucked a spider.
That's what we did. We swung in tires.
He made
fuck
love
spiders.
Spider. He didn't fuck.
Miss Jenkins, we're not here to fuck spiders is the expression. Doesn't make sense. Quite
Conrad Milk
ridiculous.
says it is an Australian. Okay, it might not be, but I've
It
heard
isn't?
WA thing. It's a Dutch thing.
Dutch. It came originally over on the Vanderbilts from 1874, and I think you'll find. Yep.
Then Coastal City has "Don't fuck with spiders" was a tattoo on my personal trainer, which is not the phrase, but
That's wrong.
Don't fuck with spiders.
Well, that just came
But
from
also
a
you
bad
wouldn't.
experience.
Yeah, yeah.
That's true. That's
Yep.
true.
That was-
Is it not? If it's not Australian, we should find out where it's from. Game on. We've killed someone, by the way.
If you don't recall.
She takes the pulse. Dead.
Fucking dead.
Isn't that the aim of the game?
Well, this was the one.
Oh,
Oh, that's right. He's the guy that doesn't believe it's real. Yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna give it a go. I may even win this fucking thing. Who knows? Are you out?
Cold-blooded, Nick.
I love how he's flipped so quickly. If you thought that was fake and you found out that it was real, I would be
Down
like
to 30.
having a
No
full-on
time
mental
at all.
breakdown. And he's like, oh well.
The single
Guess I'll
edition
give it a
that is
go.
carrying this for me now is just a gentle synth pulse in the background, music-wise. I'm like, play that the whole way through. Oh, snap cuts, nice.
And that's like the 501st armor. That's like stormtrooper shit.
Microtext has confirmed it is an Australian slang saying.
All sources I found from Quicker will say it's Australian.
They get goggles that do
All
crazy
sources. Confirmed.
Do you have anything in camera?
Wait, they get goggles?
No, he said something like the goggles will let you see something or other.
never see it anywhere.
One of the girls has just a one-arm. That's just a
Seriously,
one-arm
though,
bit of armor,
what is this
which I guess
shite?
you
And it's
These guns are almost antique.
you hold a rifle.
As if you wouldn't just shoot everyone.
They all have it.
Straight away.
What
I'm
about
so
it?
confused.
Yeah.
they're teaming up though because they've got they're 10 of another.
But they're so quick
There's
to
40 more
if they're
people trying
so
to kill
quick
them.
to trust each other. If the aim of the game is to kill everyone,
Yeah.
I would not turn my back on it.
We're going straight to the antenna. Silverhawk doing an Edgar Wright does not save this film. Yes, that was very much Baby's first.
But some of them were like
Sounds
that.
like
Yeah.
Let's do it.
He gets people to do normal actions and moves the camera dramatically. They were dramatically putting things on themselves.
Yeah.
While a camera up shook them.
Art Slays, this game is called Bloodshore,
Sure.
and it is an FMV battle royale game, and we're making narrative choices
They're making fun of it.
to try and stay alive on the island.
Oh, so that guy left early and said, "I'm leaving. I don't care about the cache or something," and that was him just on footage shooting someone. So he split off. The guy with the peroxided hair. He said, "Screw you guys, I'm leaving," and didn't want to team up, even though we tried to convince him. And there was just a bit of footage of him going, "There's a guy," and firing a gun, and we don't know if he survived or not.
Ah.
A puppy stops whining when it grows up.
See, like, this is just...
I think maybe they are. Well, no, we've convinced everyone to team up.
Yeah. There's no.
So that's why we're not
There's
killing
different-
each other.
there's
Do we want
different
to talk to
landing
Tish? Do we
spots.
want to talk to Gav, or do we want to continue walking?
So
let's talk
is
to
that
people.
Tish?
Tish is the vlogger. That's not.
Oh, Tish is the Dutch one.
And Gav was the extreme blogger. So I think I want to talk to Tish.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Gav was annoying.
Yeah. Let's speak.
Oh, icebreaker or ask Tish about herself?
Oh, this is the romance path.
Maybe.
What do you mean? Oh, Afrikaans?
Afrikaans.
Kitchen Dutch?
Yep, Kitchen Dutch.
Are we ice breaking?
Let's break some ice, baby.
Yeah.
Nice, baby.
There's a polar bear way.
Oh, no, this
God.
is Tish. Yeah.
He's breaking ice.
Enough to break the ice.
Guess you've heard that one, huh?
Yep.
I'm a Russian spy.
Did they cut that guy off?
So what brought you here? I mean,
I can't wait for that girl in the
psychos,
pink chair to just be
nuts.
cut to for a second and a half again, where she just looks at something and
You
then cut
weren't
back.
far off earlier. What you said about our lives not being
She'll be
okay.
licking something.
Let's just
When they
leave it
do.
at that.
I guess.
Sorry.
Is this potentially like a romance
Oh,
avenue?
definitely.
Yeah. There's like romance as a meter.
Do you know the last thing I would be interested in if I was in a what is this, a battle royale Hunger Games opposed to anyone else? All these people are super interested in what brought you here. What do you think's to do with him? It's like that is the last thing. These are all
Especially people
obstacles.
that you're going to kill. You don't want to attach to them emotionally.
Yeah.
Have you ever killed someone?
Pigs and annoying in 2 years.
The rush of blood just makes you rock hard.
All you want to do is break ice. Flirt time.
Flirt. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's the flirting.
Is this flirting?
We're gonna flirt with her. We're gonna form an emotional connection.
Then we're
and
gonna
she's gonna
shoot her.
shoot us in the head
Yeah.
when our guard is down.
Climaxing.
When we're jerking
You need to
off,
work on your flirting.
which is definitely going to be another option in the game at some point.
That
was it me?
At Gus.
Time to talk to
Gav,
Gav.
talk to Gav.
Time to flirt with Gav.
Gav got better looking over
Gav has
He
been
did.
hot the whole.
Gav?
Gav is
Jesus Christ.
Wait, no, on the
hottie
plane we
island.
couldn't get a good view. We were being shaking around. Gav? Oh, I forgot to ice break. Oh crap.
We've got to be out of our minds, right?
How much does it pull?
His voice doesn't match his head.
Not at all.
His what?
His voice doesn't match his head.
Yeah.
Where's it from? Let's listen.
She went viral as a kid. Remember the Susie Milkshake video?
That was her?
Yeah, she tried to distance herself from the whole milkshake thing.
From Manchester.
He looks like
going viral at that age. must
first
have spooked
Transformers
her, I
movie,
guess.
Las
She's been
Vegas.
trying to get famous
Yeah.
ever since.
Duhamel, Josh Duhamel?
Josh Jamal.
Not too different from your own story,
I would
yeah.
have said Fergie's husband.
Maybe a bit of a
Yeah.
Married.
They were divorced.
No.
So it'd be inaccurate.
Who's she with?
No, but I think that's what he's. That's what I'm most.
It would be like
Transformers.
Let's just say
Fergie's
that
husband.
Lock
Who's she
Island
with
was
now?
in Wolf Boys. Probably answer a few questions I was having at the time.
Oh no! Oh no, we can flirt.
yes.
I think Gav has just said he really enjoyed the locker room scenes in the films I was in.
Oh,
So we're gonna flirt with him.
Oh,
We've got
oh my god,
hot
I like him
buns.
so much better than the
Yeah,
other
me
girl.
too.
Oh fuck.
Vesuvius flirt immediately.
Oh my god, they're also into it as well. This is,
Love it.
Oh my
this is
god,
a scary
that's so
choice.
cute.
Oh my
The
god,
fucking model.
now we're gonna get emotionally connected to him, and then he's gonna shoot us in the head.
These two are gonna.
Oh no.
Toxic Shock says so gay.
Nick might be
We're
on
not
for
sure who
some
Fergie is
lovin'.
dating right now.
So, is there romance in the air? Seems to have his pick there, doesn't he?
Is there a child in the top
Might be
left?
a match of a
Yes.
different
Yep.
kind. They will show you that, won't they?
I hate the, like, there's so much effort put into the production of this, but they didn't work on the graphics. It's just like a flat PNG with a, like, yeah, but the bullet hole is just like a layer put on top of it. There's nothing.
My god.
Microtech says, okay, I wanted you to kill everyone, but change tax, fuck everyone. Yes!
That's the back pocket way.
The back pocket
yeah.
way.
Rectech AU says
Really is.
fuck, marry, kill.
Chat
Wasn't
says
that the show
yes.
that British show with Pod?
This is
No, was it fuck,
No,
marry, kill?
that was...
It was Snog, marry, avoid.
Marry, avoid.
Yeah.
Fuck,
Sorry,
marry,
we're
kill.
doing the joke of the guy who's doing the fake.
I thought that was the show.
Wasn't that fuck, marry? Didn't she?
Pod.
You had getting vox pops from people that said, oh yeah, I'd kill her.
Yeah, I'd kill her for sure.
Just
Pod, kill her.
She's pretty now. We can kill her.
Snog, marry, avoid.
She refused the makeover, now she must die.
So, just while we're talking about weird British dating shows.
Yeah.
Have you seen that? There's one, I can't remember what it's called, but it's a collection of like 4 or 5 people stand there naked,
Dating naked.
No.
No, it goes down.
It comes up.
It comes up.
They're in like tubes.
Yep.
And then the tube comes up and reveals them to like
it stops at
like the waist. Oh no, the knees. So you see their feet, and then they remove like 2 people or something based on their feet. Then it goes up to above their waist.
No,
and then
it goes to like just there. And
yeah,
it's like
right.
an
And then
18
it's like genitals, and then it's there, and then the
face
final
is the
reveal.
head,
Yeah,
right.
and it's like anyway.
I think I'd do well. I've got nice legs.
Oh, okay, no, I got great pins too.
I feel more confident.
I definitely
with
make
legs
it into
Would
the
you,
stomach
if you're
part.
taller, is that a disadvantage? Because if you're short, you're revealed a lot earlier, and you're like, well,
That's true.
everything.
That's
and the
true.
tall person keeps going, but the bet is that maybe yeah.
But also, sometimes I tuck it away. So I tuck it strapped to the stomach. So it actually just keeps going up. It's like
I love the idea
so
of
much gap there.
It going up and then just like going up on the tiptoes.
Yeah.
Like,
and then you just see, because it's frosted glass, you just see them pressed against the glass and
their feet start coming up.
Start rising up. Fuck yes.
Oh my God.
It's Mission Impossible. They come in, they're like, he was just in this tube.
Where
and
is
then
here?
doing it.
We saw the knees that went all the way to the floor.
We need to come up with some dating show ideas and sell that.
Yes.
God,
we had one. Well, you fucking ruined it.
Oh,
it was just me.
We did have one.
Yeah.
We had.
It was just follow me. That was their idea.
Our idea was we were gonna. What was
How
it
is that
called?
not the greatest
What was it
show
called?
ever?
What was it called?
He's amazing.
We had a
FM.
I think we had a great name for it, but the podcast. We had an idea for a podcast where it would be basically we try to find Gus a wife was sort of like premise.
It would be a setup, and then Gus would go on a date, and then we would interview.
And then
the
we would
date.
interview the date and be like, okay, so what was?
That's kind of that's almost like dating my mom or whatever. Like that's all kind of already exists as a premise.
But this is Gus.
Yeah. Okay.
Most people's mums and
You've met him.
It's Gus.
I'm just saying that like.
Yeah, it's not wholly.
As a format, it already exists.
As much as I love to enjoy playing along with this, I'm a charming date. I don't think you wouldn't get all the embarrassing.
No, you're someone who would do
things.
really well at a job interview, and then once you get hired, people be like, "I see."
Yeah.
So I think you wouldn't get the material you expect.
On the offset.
No, I think
we would.
Fair enough.
You're a very attractive man. You're a lovely person, but you sometimes rattle lollies at things.
Yeah.
Is that a euphemism?
No. This is just how he gets people to like him.
Is that a euphemism? What does that mean?
Look at the Smarties. Remember the story he read at the Smarties at his niece?
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
It's a sweet story, Gus. It's a sweet story.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It's very cute. I know it touches a nerve, but
could be setting us
you're a
up.
beautiful uncle, and we've said it time and time again. Time and time again.
That's the first time I've heard you say that.
I told him when
I talk about it
and
ample times in the videos that we
niece.
put up for approval, so you've never seen me talk about it. No.
Still inefficient use of company time.
Oh shit!
I thought you were talking about Gus. No.
Oh no, the alliance is broken.
Follow you.
Oh yeah, he did.
You know
He
what?
did split off.
Fuck this noise. I was doing better alone.
We're at
Otto.
donuts.
Look.
2 minutes.
Oh, I forgot we even ordered.
Oh my gosh, so exciting.
So what's the plan?
Maybe we should camp.
Jelly beans like a chump.
Am I using that right?
Cap.
Using the word camp, right? What
Oh shit!
No!
Dutch! How are you going to speak Afrikaans now? You don't have a jaw.
Also, that was pigeon Dutch.
Effect. That was good. That's where all the.
Oh no, this is not a good effect. The rolling cameraman.
To do that, they have to have someone roll the cameraman.
Rapid gunfire. So there's just another team.
Sure.
She shot through the jaw. That's not fatal, possibly.
It is if you don't get medical attention.
Yeah. That's an infection waiting to happen.
That's it. That's an infection.
Return fire, don't shoot. Return fire.
Yeah, we gotta shoot back.
Oh,
We're thinking about it. We're thinking about it. Dead.
Oh, nice.
This actor's got skills.
What the hell was that person? What was that? Will.
He was on our Will.
I thought he was on our team.
He was.
Is that you, Wolf Boy?
Is that why he was
Yeah,
covering
he
his
broke
face?
off
Was
and
he
he's-
disguised?
Fuck you, Hannibal. Hey, what does someone with blue blood taste like anyway?
You're gonna eat those fucking words.
I think he's a travel vlogger and he obviously
love to
like
stay
once
chat.
ate human. I think that's the
Yes,
idea why they're all
he
getting
went
it.
with the royal, and then he for a 4-week period or something, and he came back 3 pounds heavier, and
Right.
the royal was dead.
And yeah, okay. God, I missed all of that.
Oh.
Other vlogger girl is dead.
I'm gonna go get our donuts.
Is she wearing a cape?
Go get the donuts.
She's wearing.
Do you need it? You got
Where the
the
fuck did
pass.
they go? She looks like she's ready to carry a ring to Mordor.
That's a bit.
That's a...
And they call it a mine. Oh, you gotta save one of them?
Oh, save Gav! Save Gav!
Gav with the...
Gav!
There's no timer.
Gav!
The's no timer. We can ponder on this all we need.
We don't need to ponder. Save Gav! Unless...
Timing.
Unless it's like The Walking Dead, where it's like...
We just lost Tish and that guy's on that kid. He was cosplaying.
No, he's fine.
Not anymore.
Oh no.
Good job, I followed you down.
By fucking Will.
Good work on the bridge there.
That image of Will eating a
You
sausage.
really showed him.
It's coming back.
It's your lucky day.
So,
the cannibal
so Will
has
said to the
cornered
sausage.
his own landing
So he just...
spot.
conspiracy guy just got knocked down and then saw Hannibal who was killing him and was like, oh, good work, like, I was on your side, did that like shit, and then he actually went, it's your lucky day. So it looks like he has actually now recruited him.
Yeah.
He didn't do the nice try and shoot him thing.
Yeah, okay.
And strangled you with it.
Time shift.
Yeah, my worry was that, like, you know how sometimes in The Walking Dead you make the choice to save someone and then the game's like, haha, the choice that you made to save this person actually ends up killing them and then the other person lives. And you're like, fuck you,
we
game.
didn't see Tish die.
Stephanie will remember that.
Stephanie will.
We saved Gav.
Telltale.
They used the mines. They must have rigged them.
Jesus.
Oh, the
We didn't see-
mines are coming back.
What happened to the others?
And they call it a mine.
Call it a mine.
I think I might see Scarlet go down.
Where are we?
Wait, Scarlet was the girl who got shot in the cheek, right?
We're about 5 miles inland.
Tish was the
girl, but we
just got
we
blown
literally... I've been bitten.
Ugh.
I'm a zombie.
Yeah.
We literally didn't see her blow up. We just saw an
That's
explosion.
We need to go dark.
Nick.
Oh my god. These two
What
better
the fuck are
fuck
you
are gonna be
talking
so pissed.
Yep.
No, I know, but it's not gonna happen tonight. This is an
It's
8-hour.
an 8-hour game?
Yeah.
That's like 6 hours.
They need to build some
made the
decent
right
sexual
choice.
tension.
Oh. No, she was shot through cheek. Oh my god. Oh my
Bad. It's
god.
bad. Oh, it's really bad.
She can't eat pfeffernuss for Christmas now.
But they were shooting at each other. Like, just... It's a full prosthetic.
The prosthetic is a bit
So
rough.
it's massive.
It's fucking full on.
It's like...
Is this like... She's like, don't vlog me. I'm not pretty anymore?
Come on, man.
Oh, these are the baddies.
That's
No.
one.
He's now on the bad guys team and he's being told...
Now you're a star.
Oh!
Sorry.
Well, that makes him fun to kill then, I guess, in the future.
Yeah. He's gonna be conflicted though.
No, that was piss week.
No, that was...
Oh!
She's back! The prosthetic is so bad.
Yeah,
Her face is huge.
There's so
And
much going on.
Maybe
She's
with
like an overstuffed
maybe
donut.
with swelling, but like that wouldn't happen that fast.
How many likes? Look how many likes it got.
1 million
We here at
followers.
Killstream would like to apologize to Scarlett's friends and family. Let's take a moment now in remembrance of her life.
This is a whiplash.
Moving on!
There we go.
It's a bit much.
It's a bit
We could go with a longer break between these fucking crazy.
This is like, it's meant to be like a Black Mirror style. Like, look how depraved
Change the
society
channel!
has become.
We saw where his heart was right at
Oh,
the
change the channel. Do it.
Eugene Christoph, when you created the
Change
show,
channel.
Oh, the mastermind, the architect.
the world's deadliest
It's a solid cravat game.
I know.
on
It's
an island
huge.
to battle to the death.
Oh, they're all on death row?
Freedom
Some
and a
are,
lot of money.
but others are bloggers and
Winners
vloggers
of the
and stuff.
first few
That were the first
seasons
ones.
Oh.
The Epstein Chronicles.
Right.
Justice,
Why not?
Do it.
Change channel?
Don't do it.
Let's leave it.
I said change. Oh, it just goes back to the first channel.
There's only 2 channels.
Maybe they made it, right? But leaving Tish on the bridge.
We didn't see Tish die.
She's dead though.
Nick,
Here it comes.
can you also bring a knife?
Well, Gav's good. Gav's safe. Tish, technically, we left her on the bridge as it exploded, but we didn't see anything of her dying.
Died off screen like Stannis the Manus.
And Luke shot the Dutch girl in the face.
We saw...
Yeah.
Yeah.
We saw Dutch girl with like a huge prosthetic of her bleeding face, and they were like,
"Truth."
That's all right. They took a photo of her, and then as he killed her, and it was like she finally got 1 million followers because she was dead.
Yeah.
So there you go.
The irony. Look at Scotty. She's like,
know.
oh, hello, sir. Oh, hello. Did you bring a gift for me? Oh, it's Christmas Day, sir. Oh, hello. Oh, you got a little box. Just spare a morsel.
Oh my god, I'm just gonna play the game.
That accent? Dutch.
Come here. Scotty, come here. Come on. Come sit here. Come sit here.
What are we resisting or telling the truth about?
Hallelujah.
Well, they are pretty.
What a good girl.
They are pretty. Close up, Peter. Close up. Oh, that's a good camera angle. They are good donuts.
I want that.
Calories, anybody?
Yay.
I didn't hear this last line of dialogue. Chat? Did anyone catch this one?
Well, we're not going to resist our man Tav.
We're going to tell him the truth. Gav?
I mixed Tish and whatever.
We're going to tell him the truth about...
Okay.
Oh, this is the truth about our Russian friends.
I don't want to know his name. I just want bang, bang, bang.
Oh, we're telling him that we're a secret agent? Oh.
Or whatever we are.
Maybe that was a mistake. He's not going to trust us now.
Looks like that head case Ari was almost.
But he will in the next 4 hours.
Oh,
Bang.
Ari was right about the Russians.
Everyone's fucking dead.
Oh, no.
I wasn't right about it all being fake, but this game is rigged.
The fuck are you talking about?
The winner's picked out before the game begins.
Yeah, and how could they possibly do that? There's too many dangers out here. You saw that poor bastard back there.
No, we're all
Not
going
a
to.
sure
Oh my God, I'm
thing,
so
but
into
from
it.
what we know they do all they can to give them the advantage.
You just say we.
I'm not here to win. I was sent here by a group called the Alliance. The Alliance. I was sent here to expose the truth.
We're going to blow the lid off this whole thing.
The corporation. Technology.
I'm actually Jack Bauer was the joke. My microphone was nowhere near the mouth.
So you're saying computer-generated
What a show.
scenarios.
So good.
You can alter the broadcast in real time to make things play out.
I know,
And he
Toxic
did it
Dog.
every... Hang on.
I'm ready for it to happen.
They can alter the broadcast and play it out in any... What?
I mean, why not just let it play out?
The winner's a puppet. All the fame and power that come from winning this thing can be controlled if they know who the winner is. Alan Corp fucked. They've been hemorrhaging money for years. They're on the ropes. The cost of running this meat grinder adds up. The bribes to the countries that host it, the jurisdictions that broadcast it, the lawsuits from the contestants' estates.
It's like
And when
Eurovision.
the audience is dwindling, they had to come up with a plan.
Hang on.
Started fixing it.
The plan is
When, but when
to
the
fix the game, to make money back on the company that's hemorrhaging money from running this game. That's why they started losing money.
I think because the person who wins, they can...
decided to change that.
Plant them.
With the winners in their pockets, they
Like-
managed to keep things afloat for a while longer, but now they're getting desperate.
Yeah, I don't get it.
That's why the rules keep getting more brutal.
Essentially, he said, Alan Corp, the company running it, is not doing well because they're losing too much money from running this game.
That's a bad business model.
Yeah, so stop it. And they said, no,
Get
let's
some
instead,
sponsors in.
let's rig it so the person who wins all the money...
Why did this alliance choose you?
Krispy Kreme.
Let's just say I have a reason to hate Alan Corp.
Was that his sponsor plug?
Peter yells at what he eats. He's the literal mukbang.
Nachos!
Hey, look, I have to plant the corporation's network.
That's his pitch for the segment.
This is the most important part.
Body Shop is like, shh, just listen. They're telling you
Why the fuck are you
to
telling
go,
me all
and you're not
this?
listening.
It's more fun to speculate.
Why
wildly.
isn't your alliance helping you?
Well, this is a problem. They must have known something was up. They switched out the location at the last minute. They
Those
must have known
sons of
they had a mole.
bitches.
The alliance is still scrambling to find out where the fuck we are.
What about GPS? Our phones?
Locked. All signals in and out of this place go through Alan Corp's network. This device was meant to be invulnerable to their control, but the blast back there must have knocked it out. We need to find a way into Alan Corp's network, a comms tower. Maybe I can
What
find a way to
blast?
get a message.
I was
out
getting
there to
donuts.
find out where
The
there's a
explosion on
blast.
the
There's gotta be
bridge.
stuff
There's a
like that around
mine.
there.
And it was
bridge.
saved
these
Trish,
drones are
saved
streaming
Tish, saved Gav, we
20
saved Gav. Tish blew up. We all kind of got flung from the scene. And
Remember the close-up shot of the mine earlier?
We should lay low until it gets
There was,
light. Maybe then
It's getting dark, sexy
we
time.
might be able to find something.
This game would be a lot easier on a full stomach. Wop 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 wop.
Deliveroo. Whether you're out getting shot at or home in your under your tunnel with a CRT television.
Smoky TVs.
It's perfect. Don't. Oh, tell.
Tell.
We're being honest.
What was it about?
Hang on, one donut.
All right, a whole perfect.
One more.
It's perfect. They're right about.
I didn't make
Go for it.
Oh, he was a child actor?
Yeah, I think he's like a Kiefer Sutherland type in Lost Boys.
Oh.
And this is his 24 revival.
Oh, yep, okay.
You remember the other Nick? Yeah, of course. The other guy from Wolf Boys.
Kiss.
You two were kind of a double act for a while.
Kiss.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
What we were doing had a shelf life. Once Hollywood chews
Just
you up and
kiss.
spits you out, what do?
They're already sitting
Anything
so
you
close
can
together.
to stay
No,
on top.
their mouths are like.
So we did.
I said just fuck
Drinking
already.
drugs made me
Yeah.
feel like
Everyone in
he
the
was
chat is saying the
invincible.
same thing.
And that he
Toxic
had
hoof.
no other
He wants
choice.
the knot? I don't know what that is. But I imagine it's on Urban Dictionary.
What?
Oh, yeah. You gotta be careful with that.
We didn't stand a chance. I tried to stop him.
What was the one that I said the other day?
What's the
And I feel like it was in. Was it a sponsored stream? I feel like it was
Yeah.
something
It was
where somebody said something, and I was just like, "That?
Yeah.
What is that? What do you mean?" And I was like, "Oh, is it a sex thing?" And then I looked it up, and I was like, "It's just a blowjob." And then I was like, "It's a blowjob while poo." Oh no.
Why did I come back?
Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no.
Oh no no no.
Kiss!
Kiss!
Yes!
Yay!
Oh, fuck. They're just going straight in it. Oh, my God.
Yes.
Reach down.
Jerk him off.
You may only have 24 hours. There's no time for just like a slow call.
Jerk him
You're
off.
like,
No! At least do some like.
Best. Actually, don't know if it's bulletproof.
It's actually the
Yeah,
one
that's
funny.
good. Yeah.
If we don't see
That was
gutters by
totally
the end of
I
this.
feel like that was sweet, but
Are they gonna wake
that's
up
fine.
Yeah.
shirtless and like in a embrace? These are the best bits yet.
Good.
Bluey uninstalled.
Oh, yeah, shirtless in an embrace could be.
Yeah, here we go.
Here we go.
Oh.
Here we go. Head
Shirt
comes
on.
up. Head
Shirt
comes
on.
up.
Head resting in lap?
Klaxon.
Not even here.
Oh.
He rooted and booted.
That's the sound mine makes.
Booted and booted.
He shagged and swagged.
Oh.
That's not one. And if he brought a swag, it
That's
yeah.
implied that he's
Went
no.
camping.
Yeah, because he put it on his back and he left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, chat was so excited by that kiss.
This is intense.
Pump and dump.
Pump and dump. That's
Pump
it.
and dump.
That's it.
Phoenix.
Pump and dump.
Pump and dump.
Did the old come and go. Very good. I haven't heard that one.
Wait. What are you on?
Come and go.
That's great.
Those sucking
That's
duck.
great.
Come and go.
Where are you, Nick?
Jesus.
Sucked and ducked.
Can't hide forever, you know.
So she's
He's a
she's-
wombat. Eats root, shoots, and leaves.
Isn't that a panda?
No, pandas.
Pandas don't eat root.
Pandas. It's hard to get them to have sex because they're so lazy. That's the issue.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why they never have.
Do we
babies.
move or don't move?
Don't move. Don't move.
Don't move.
Oh, move means we'll get shot.
At.
Why? And
Is that
why
buckshot?
Sorry, can we just establish as well? This character was the one who seemed to be the only one with morals when we landed. She's like,
The MMA fighter.
she's the MMA fighter.
Famous for their morals.
But she then said, I'm not hanging around the group. I'm splitting up. I'm leaving you all. I'm running off. She's done that. She's got a gun. She's come back. She's shot at us, and we're just trying to survive.
Is that a
But-
shotgun?
Yep.
How far away are we?
Too close.
Close enough.
Okay.
We should move.
Bust the load and hit the road.
But maybe if we don't move, she'll be intimidated.
We're moving.
D, then flee.
Oh, to a different tree.
Is that what we
know?
did?
Oh, I see.
How did she not see
She's
that?
lost us.
Yeah.
Not dead.
Because she's
She
an
would be-
MMA fighter,
be so-
not a
think-
shooter.
She's been kicked in the head too many times.
Jizz
What?
and jet.
Oh, we got to stay this time, right?
Yeah.
Oh, slow motion. Something's
Stay.
happening.
Motion stay.
Slow motion stay. She's moving. No, he's not moving so slowly.
She's picked the wrong tree. We already confused her.
Oh, she knows we're there.
Don't say anything.
Kiss.
Stay.
She knows we're there.
Well, now she knows. Now we're gonna move to that.
No, move. I would move.
Just to another tree.
Yeah.
She's just gonna bang us. She's too close now.
She's gonna bang
She's
it.
gonna bang it.
If we wait, she'll come around the corner and then we can grab the gun over our shoulder, knock her in the head with it.
The old Dutch
I
flip.
like Steph.
Yeah.
The old
Bang.
Dutch.
And then we take then we get
What did you do?
we get our blanket, we put it over our head, and we fart, and we give it the Dutch oven.
Dutch oven. Very good. Shit. Wrong tree. We're not there. Ah, we're there.
Culturally insensitive.
I fucking told you.
What the hell?
I survived.
That's Metal Gear.
Blood Island.
That explains the stain on your shoe. That explains.
That was dumb. That was
You're
dumb.
on your paw.
That was dumb.
Damn, I'm good.
As if she wouldn't just shoot us when we move from that tree.
But if we're moving, she does have to aim. Like she's got to.
She's like 2 meters away.
Yeah, but,
but she.
And it's a shotgun.
like a T-Rex. They can't see when you move.
That's true.
You can't miss.
Wait, do we have to do this whole scenario again?
No. It just didn't give us the second option this time.
Wow, it really is holding hands. Nick, you uncomfortable?
Oh.
What the? What the? What? No!
Fan service.
No, but and the font of Game Over as well.
Yeah.
2 references? That's suable.
Too many.
Too many. No, now this is the move one.
Old man Dave literally said it should have the Metal Gear spotted noise, and then it came up.
Amazing. Hey!
Don't you have a gun? Doesn't he have a gun?
My thing would have been better if he stayed and then
what?
I think it would be better.
grabs the gun,
Too hard to
pulls
choreograph.
her over,
Yep.
turns around.
And then
we're fighting a
Gets
cage
blanket.
fight.
Puts it over it.
No, that's your thing. That's your thing.
Good soundtrack.
Can we just let her stab us?
Flirt, kiss. Oh
No!
Flirt, kiss.
Nice one.
Yeah.
Jack
Got
off.
the shot.
Yes.
It's not fatal. It's not fatal.
Oh, boy.
See, we were so truthful and upfront with him.
Yeah.
It's an honest and open relationship.
Still didn't cop a root out of it.
And speaking of open relationships, he should kiss her.
She said fucking batties.
Spare her.
What's a batty?
This is a battle royale. Kill everyone.
What's a batty?
Gus, it's but
But also, now that we've established
Don't.
that it's rigged.
Everyone
group
say
decision
kill.
for this one.
Now
I want to know
now
what
that
a
we've
batty
es-
is before we kill her.
Now that we've established that it's
okay.
rigged, I'm like more on board with the idea of teaming up because I feel like we're gonna take down the system from the inside.
Yeah, Gus hit it though.
What the fuck?
It's battle royale.
It's but the
Us and Gav.
The point, like, did you watch Squid Game?
No.
Gav and I.
Okay, so the point of any
Gav for life.
The point of any media around battle royales that are not the game.
There we go. Freaks Incorporated says batty is slander for gay people in the UK, as I suspected, and therefore she.
Oh, okay. No, you
Oh,
should have
really?
shot her in the stomach.
Did she say? Oh, did she say it?
Yeah. Okay.
she
Yeah.
said
You,
we're
no, you
baddies.
should have shot her in the stomach. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Make it. Yeah, make it.
I've
really
never heard that.
But I will say that we're not supposed to lean
I thought
into
Batty
the battle
just meant you're a
royale.
bit crazy.
It's a bad thing, Gus. It's a bad. This show is a bad.
but then therefore it thinks gamers are intrinsically going to try and buck the system like you're doing and being like,
All Syntax Errors has already
boy.
added the term batty boy as like a band, I think.
He had to permit it in order to explain what it meant.
I see.
Yeah, fair.
There's a little hint of an awesome soundtrack they've poached because they're clearly just
Yeah, it's
taking
the Metal Gear soundtrack.
Yeah.
Because to me, Batty is Robin Williams in Fern Gully. Isn't he called Batty?
Yeah, I just.
Her name is Batty.
I think Batty.
My phrase was always to go a bit crazy. It's a bit
Non-Batty.
batty.
Yeah, totally. But maybe we should stop saying it so much.
That's true.
Because
If the streaming game isn't going to get us banned,
Good point.
the banter is.
Syntax Error will come for us.
Slippery fucker.
So we've got an antagonist out of this, being
Keep an eye on him.
this guy. Like he's
being Hannibal.
Yeah.
Don't worry, buddy. I'll look after you.
This guy's going to help us in the end. Remember when we shot a survival thing in the forest?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of like this. It was
And
better.
Peter was a zombie.
Peter was a zombie.
I was a zombie.
We had to put contact lenses in. It was fucking painful for you.
Yeah, that was brutal.
And then we made you eat raw sausage.
Yeah, and that happened too. Welcome, Jaw Drop.
We ain't seen one in a while.
Oh my gosh,
Sure
so
it's
cute.
gonna work.
Give me your phone.
Why?
We're happy to track the contestants.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to avoid, no?
You know, old mate Dave.
We'll have to give away our location now and give them the slip again.
Boy
hang
ate
on.
raw sausage
It'll be
too, if
fine.
you know what I mean. Oh, Winky.
Okay.
Didn't actually eat any, but I did have it.
You
in my
put
mouth.
it in your mouth and tore it so that enough of it was in your mouth that you were like, it's still in my mouth. Yeah.
It must have taken on more water than I
meaty.
thought.
Okay, our plan there
It
was to
worked for
use
a
our
bit.
phone to give them a
doesn't matter, I
signal
guess. We just
and
need to
then
figure
throw
out
it
how to
away,
get
and so
another
they
one.
think they know where we are. But his phone doesn't work; it's full of water. Or is he lying?
Oh my gosh! If Gav betrays us, I'll be really heartbroken.
What if Gav is like an American agent?
That makes it hotter, I think. That makes it like James Bond.
Yeah, because that's like
Mr. and
American.
Mrs. Smiths, but it's Mr. and Mr. Smith.
You were on America's Most Wanted, right? Hey, that was a crying shame what they did.
I remember your
Goddamn
face
mainstream
plate.
media and their goddamn witch hunts.
We're looking at baby pictures.
So why don't you take a bus to the school kids hostage?
No, you're not.
No, we
We were.
legit, it was the most wholesome thing that's happened in this room.
Yeah.
Took over the lease.
You were looking at photos of blowjobs while doing shits.
I went and got drinks during
What was
that.
the word? What was the word?
Yeah.
It sounds like Munchkin.
Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back.
But it wasn't Munchkin.
Chat, what was the word?
Scrumple.
Also, can I just point out another budget restriction of this show? The drone they are flying.
Blumpkin?
The drone they're showing footage of is the DJI Spark,
I'm telling
which
you,
is
don't
the
do it.
cheapest of the drones because I own that one. And this shit
Chat,
was definitely.
stop saying it. Stop saying it.
Where's Blumpkin?
Now that I know what it is.
This guy's mass murderer, crazy guy.
Why did you do it?
Me.
You're looking at photos of
No,
it?
I told you.
Oh no.
Oh my.
Oh no.
Oh my.
Oh
Told you.
I hope this doesn't awaken something.
Oh, his hair is so long. Okay. That's a horrible shower curtain as well.
Come on, game. Don't be boring now. Be interesting.
Stop it, Chad. Stop it.
9:30. We're gonna make a call. Are we gonna go post show or are we gonna?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we were gonna cancel the
down a
post
little
show and do a
further. I
bit
think
more of
there's
this
a place
game if
up here.
people were liking this game.
I feel like we've hit post-show vibe already.
Yeah, the post show. Come.
Oh, okay. I was gonna pause and. Do we have anything else to do? We have another ad break.
We do have another ad break.
So you want to wait? You want to finish the show?
No. Just pause.
He wants to make sure that we get the ad break out.
Yeah.
Okay.
In some context.
All right. Okay.
And
I also want to ask
and
the chat properly
and
if
should
they
that time
does the
be
chat
now?
would the chat like us to keep playing.
Bring pie, then wave goodbye. Says
It's been so long since we were listening to him.
I know.
But then then be like, I've got another. It's like, no, we were beyond that.
over.
We stopped that a long time ago.
It's over.
It's so impolite, and then the most polite thing you can do. Being like a polite-
Okay. Well,
There's a poll running.
There's a poll running, and while this poll goes, we're here for a short word from our sponsors.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that.
Find out what common household item can kill you, your family, and everyone you love right after these commercials.
Sick of being seen? Camo!
Because you deserve to smell
Rash, Akarash, and Buzzard.
Make this ninth life his big party time.
All wood is just X.
Roller Star!
The Learn Programming Academy.
What the fuck did you just say?
That's wild.
Online business needs Nicritex.
Do not take Avexia if...
Nathan. No.
It's nothing but fucking...
I love this whole house. I love everything.
I miss them
about
so
it.
much.
The
Sundays to run
wallpaper,
errands.
divine. Look at it, floor to ceiling, and then flower art on the floral wallpaper. I think that's actually, it's called stippling? What the fuck, this bath? Oh my god, that's so decadent. This house would not have a hot water tank big enough to fill that bath. Oh my god, there's carpet on the toilet seat. Holy shit. I'm obsessed with this house. I love it so much. And the tile and this massive fern. Someone's been cutting the little black bits off the ends of the fern. That's a healthy fern. Someone loves this plant. Is that the house we're in? Oh, I want to be here.
He'll come in all handsome and smelling like a mix of earthy clays and Moroccan spices.
I'm really proud of you guys.
I don't know if it's his aura, or he knows a guy, or he's like a walking broken mirror. But he will cancel your show.
It's the penis.
Will...
Can we just cut the feed and start again?
Did you find...
Yeah, I mean, we can go offline, I guess, but...
No, it's happening again. Hi.
Can I
What the fuck are you gonna do?
If you have a show, don't call Raj. Unless you hate that show, then Raj is the man for you. Raj, he'll fuck your shit up. Welcome back to the show, everybody. Speaking of playing video games, you saw Pete playing Guardians of the Galaxy there.
True.
Loving that game.
Me too.
That game. Loving that. And I've turned the corner on Peter Quill. And now...
That's what everyone says.
There's an itty-bitty crush on Peter Quill now.
I think he's pretty decent.
I think he's pretty
decent. I don't think the voice actor is great, but like I mean, and I think his performance is okay, but I just think his voice is a bit bland.
Yeah.
But I think you spend enough time with him and make the right decisions. Yeah. You start to really align yourself.
I'm loving that game.
Is Bloodshore still, or no Guardians?
I was about to say, is
which
one of the
accent of
decisions jerk off?
It should be. Watch Pete play more Guardians of the Galaxy at some point. He'll let you know when. He'll post something on Twitter. All right, let's play.
I was going to, and I haven't told anyone. I told people on the thing last night that I might try and do it on Monday night.
Hey.
Because we've been so busy lately. I'm away all weekend. I'm not going to do it Friday, so I might do Monday night stream.
Of course, we have our camping trip this week.
We have our camping trip. I'm going to take a shit behind the tent.
Yep.
I'm going to lick my lips at it.
You're going to lick your lips?
Yeah.
One of us is going to blow up?
No, we're going to do river bathing photo shoot.
What?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
To trap the girl.
To trap the girl.
The girl.
There's a lot. This still sounds like Bloodshore.
Yep.
It does. All right. It does.
Good.
No, the whole idea is we're gonna.
I don't know this idea yet. I haven't.
We're going
approved
to
this.
create the perfect weekend. So that she knows what she can get if she becomes a part of this group.
Yeah, right, okay, good.
Wow, look at him, river bathing.
Yeah.
So handsome.
Yeah.
Pouring a bucket like this.
Yeah.
You know how the bucket's like...
Yeah.
You got to flex your muscle while you do it.
and the bucket's full of milk.
And he's rolled his jeans up, but the water's
Or
like
pig's
it's
blood.
splashed all over.
Oh, totally. And he's got a I think it's called a French tuck, but it's actually a Drake tuck on the shirt there.
Yeah.
That's so the tube can't see it. It's coming up.
Let's play Bloodshore.
Yep. The eyes had it.
Where's the
Where's my...
There we are. Game resume. Meanwhile,
Can you still buy the clapper, or it's just been eradicated by the Philips Hue?
you can buy one that goes into a PowerPoint. So you can make anything a clapper.
Anything?
Why do we bother starting to play the game again?
Blender clapper?
Have you seen the robot that turns power buttons on and off?
Imagine if at night time, before bed, I put in the blender some oat milk, some banana, maybe some berries, a little bit of honey. And then I wake up in the morning, it's like, the kids are awake, it's like 5:45 or something, I stumble out into the kitchen, just like, I'm so thirsty for the delicious smoothie. And then this blender just starts? Like, isn't that living, you know? Isn't that living?
I don't know. I think percussive noise is an aggressive way to start
There was
the day.
a moment in that for the intro for next week, which was like, I did the cut-ins. Isn't that living? Isn't it? And then to Steph...
No, that's not for that. That's not for that.
And then I tipped the bucket.
Don't dilute it.
It's true, don't dilute it.
Don't
It only
dilute
needs to
it.
be for when Gus gets weird.
Exactly.
That's living.
Meanwhile,
an 8-hour-old milk. It's oat milk. It doesn't go off.
Oh, shut up.
I was backpacking my way through Asia, ended up in Australia.
Hey.
Hey.
Barely 17.
They said Australia.
Is this his sexual awakening? It is!
God, Benny was so sweet to me.
It is his sexual awakening.
Now, Ben?
Big Ben.
We decided to travel on together for a while.
Oh.
I was heading south, so Ben decided that we should get a car. He said it'd be safer, so I agreed.
Oh my god, he's sharing his trauma.
Yeah, this isn't a
We're
good
couple
story.
of days into the journey, and
English
we were taking
backpacker.
turns at the wheel. I mean, back then I didn't have a clue. We were getting high every night, drinking during the day. Journey didn't stop us.
Let's do this in a field where everyone can shoot at us.
That's an excellent point.
Benny just wanted to get some rest. He actually pleaded with me to find a place to stay, but I didn't listen.
It's like,
so-
you done?
I was pretty much pissed out my head. looking for the
Just a
address
car
on my
crash, right?
phone.
Yeah. Just a simple car crash.
So-
I didn't even see the truck.
No, you never do.
Of course, I was without a fucking scratch.
Multi-fish Bigfoot just standing next to them listening.
I wasn't as bad as legal team said.
Then I ended up with a
Excellent
Doom
callback.
podcast
Excellent
going
callback,
to a small
Multi-fish.
island. Thank you, Spice-Man. Back on point.
We all knew it was me that should have died that night. It was written on the faces, plain as day.
It's good acting.
Yeah.
I've always been too much of a coward to think of ending it myself.
Right, so he's suicidal.
Right.
That's why he's come on this thing.
I've done my best. to
Lauren
control my
812. Are
mind,
they
but
sitting next to the
somehow
Belanglo State
my
Forest?
fucking
No,
survival
they're
instinct
pretending to be on a
gets me
tropical
alive
island
before my family
in
gets
Britain.
me
Yeah.
into trouble. I guess that's how I ended up here, really. Not even my grandfather's fortune can reach me here.
Not even what?
Oh, marry him on the island wedding.
Maybe
Very
Ben's more
nice.
than willing.
Oh, yeah.
Give him something to live for.
Tropical
Don't
island
sign a
wedding.
prenup.
Maybe Ben's
your
mother will
penis.
finally get some justice because he'll die. By this shit.
Oh my god. Wait,
Unless
is
he's
that a
gone
body?
to the
Get over
corpse?
there. Oh, I thought they did that shot. They did that like they'd
just
killed someone
noticed it.
and they were now talking over there. So they showed that way earlier and didn't actually. They've only just realised it now.
Oh.
Peter sausage.
Oh, it's Will. Will got
Is it
to him.
tasty? Yeah.
Will got to him.
and he didn't cook him properly.
No one's
Search.
Search.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Pull out all the intestines.
No one smells that soon.
It's like you ripped the guts out of something.
Oh, that's
that
true.
would
If they
smell.
split
Also,
their,
if
like,
they're on a tropical
the
island,
intestines,
which
there's
the-
like shit.
Which
yeah.
they definitely
Which they
are.
definitely
Yeah. Oh,
are.
that's
It would
right.
be very hot, and
Yeah.
the heat.
That's true. Look
You
at
know?
look at that heat haze on
would-
that
it would-
cool British grass.
Yeah.
We wait for one of those drones.
So he's been trying to get their hands on a phone, so they can.
But he told him to turn his phone off.
Yeah, he was mixed about it. He's like, our phones don't work. Then his phone got wet, and he's like, use your phone to get a signal. So it.
saying-
Oh,
That guy's still alive.
Blink.
no, he's.
No, he's dead. Oh, yeah, all his bits were out.
He becomes
that
a
was
zombie.
quick.
Oh, this is the
T-virus.
final 10. That would
Down
be
to the
like
final 10.
if there were zombies.
Wasn't there 80 of
There's
them?
50.
We've missed a lot.
There were 50.
Yeah, but we're down to the final 10. Old mate Dave said he's faking.
Maybe the pieces are just too small.
So
This is strange. They're not showing anything.
that's stock footage.
That's stock footage.
The show's really gone downhill.
I agree
Who
with
is that
Daisy.
girl? I gotta find out who that girl is.
I agree with poor man's Daisy Ridley.
Mhm.
Oh, Keira Knightley. No, Daisy Ridley.
Or
he's trying to lure a drone so he can shoot it down and.
Those pauldrons, man. They're so obvious as well.
Yeah.
They're made of foam.
And like,
They're terrible.
I just. Unless you're fencing or something with one half of your body,
Isn't
why
the
would
point
you
that
want to?
you're- Well, they do it because they have a machine gun on that arm, and so they have armor on the way they're facing that
hardware
way.
is
It's
a
not, it's
cup.
not very effective, but it's
Yeah,
like
right.
This
Yeah.
guy tactical shoots.
Yep. I know my bullpup configuration.
I can't imagine what it was like for the family.
How pal.
Have to find a way to keep moving.
I agree, Coastal. Just kiss again. This is a good moment. This is a good moment.
RhysWild, tactical. That's how they look. Here comes the drone.
Oh.
boys.
What? Gav shoot first? Let's
I read that as shoot Gav first.
I think let Gav shoot.
Playtime is
Seems
over.
generous and something good will come from that.
Generous?
I'm a nice guy.
But it's like, oh yeah, you can shoot at the thing. Why not take the shot when you're a trained professional shooter?
The more you are...
Wait, who are we...
Agreeing with your choice.
We're a trained professional shooter?
So we're the
fucking Russian spy.
I thought we were a child
Of course he
actor.
fucking missed.
Yep, that's on me.
Wait, did it say Gav shoot first?
Yeah.
Or oh, I thought it said shoot Gav first. I was like, are we now
I said
playing
shoot
as the
Gav first.
drone?
It said.
Yeah, right.
Circling around. Mark the area for sweep.
Yeah, that drone is cheap as hell.
It knew. It got the fuck out of Dodge.
You can hardly blame it, can you?
It knew.
Yep,
knew.
it's
It's too
sentient.
clever.
Yeah, that's a weird dialogue.
Yeah, it should be they saw us.
Yeah. I feel like this probably would have turned out the same way, and
Yeah.
we would have missed the first shot, making
With
us
a
look
donkey,
shit and
a
less
honey
sexy.
badger,
Yeah.
and a
Gav,
capital fish.
so-
But now we didn't
It's
run
the best, yeah.
Oh shit! Hey!
Beautiful.
Oh!
Nice.
Don't do the lights. I'm clapping in the game.
Hang on, wait.
Oh no.
Oh my god, look at all that beautiful forest. That is definitely not tropical.
Is that beautiful? That was a graffitied cave wall in an
No,
area.
it's just like all that like leaf litter. That's just, you don't get that here. It's like, it's nice.
Oh, wow.
Now,
Oh.
Labyrinth.
Wait, why would they put... well, no, that makes sense. Never mind.
What?
I think it's
There's
the
an Alan
OG
Corp-
facility.
yeah, where they used to make the original version of the show. That's all Alan Corp ever made.
Alan Corp doesn't exist anymore?
No, they're just running out of. They're bleeding money. Alan Corp exists.
Oh,
I bet I would.
Oh fuck!
But I don't understand. I still don't understand how they plan to
Pretty
make
fucking
money.
obvious.
Yeah, I
Stephanie,
What do you
Gav
want?
has a gun to his head.
You don't need to do this. I told you before this all to be fucking set up.
Shut up, Gav.
Shit.
I'm afraid it's already too late for that, Mickey boy. Gav has been spilling the beans.
Just shoot him while he's talking.
Yeah,
You
just
won't
keep,
expect it.
just shoot the fuck out of him.
Oh, but there's that guy as well.
Poor man's Dave Bautista's coming out of the
Right,
bush.
asshole. So you're saying this has all been staged, yeah?
Why do we not want him to? Why do we not want anyone to know this?
What about their legs? They don't need those. Will, if you're still there, the game needs to be turned up a little bit, please.
Oh, God.
Will's gone to bed.
How do we feel about
That's the puppet.
reloading a save if Gav
he's gone.
dies?
No, you
He's
gotta
gone.
You gotta live with this stuff.
Dev's... Who's Dev?
I'm really
Patel.
upset.
Dev is in this.
Jerk off is a distraction.
Dev's the puppet.
Jerk off is a distraction.
Drop your gun.
That was a great cutaway.
You want to talk for now?
Come quietly, stand your ground.
Yeah, jerk off is a distraction. Come quietly.
I think the game is just terribly mixed. So I'm
I
not
know.
going to turn it up. We'll read something.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
Because otherwise we'll get areas blown off by other parts of it.
Kill everyone.
Oh gosh, one of these
Debbie's
decisions is going to
Hannibal.
result in him dying, and it's going to be an annoying thing where it's like
NJ,
we
please.
think that choosing the choice will be the right thing, and then it's going to be like sucked in. It was actually the wrong thing. Telltale.
So, Dev is the cannibal.
Who blew up? Oh no, no.
The one with the gun. The Will.
Yes, you're
Yeah.
right. Yeah, they all call him Hannibal.
Yes.
and that's confusing. Yeah.
The gunshots were loud, but the voices were quiet. Yep, Bluey.
So what are we doing?
We want to keep Gav alive. I think Dev said something like, "Put your gun down and come over here" or something.
Very
so
stressed. Very stressed.
we could,
Stand our
we
ground.
could do that or stand our
Stand our
ground.
ground? Yeah.
Yeah.
Stand our ground.
Which chat is interpreting as coming loud.
I would like to see a poll, just a very quick 60-second poll.
Can we do that?
A poll?
A poll?
We didn't have time for that.
Yeah, it takes
I just want to. I just.
set up the
I just
poll.
want to. I just want to take the temperature of the room because, like, come quietly could mean that everyone's like slow and no one makes any sudden movements that results in Gav getting shot in the head. You know.
Yeah.
Game has been full
You know?
volume this whole time. Rough mix.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
What'd you do?
What happened?
Oh my god.
What'd you press?
Lover boy here gets ventilated.
Stand ground. Resist.
Giving up.
Resist.
Oh, question mark?
No, I'm giving up.
Okay, fine.
Oh, you gotta resist.
But no, that's
You've chosen it. You chose a path, which was to come loudly.
It's true.
And now you got to stick to it.
True. So
resist.
Loudly.
Yep. Resist with girth. Go.
He's gonna die.
Come loudly at him.
Because there's that other guy on the hill.
Ah!
Guy on the hill.
you killed.
Guy on the hill. Wait, what the hell was that?
I bonked. That was always going to happen anyway.
Yeah, it was always going to happen.
She was left on the bridge to.
Oh, it's the end of an episode.
Oh,
Wait,
no, we
what?
got bonked.
Oh. Wait, is
why
this,
wouldn't you-
who's doing this?
So it didn't. That was a game over, but it was a different game over screen.
Oh my god. Tish Tasker is alive.
No.
What?
This is progressing.
So I wonder if we had romanced her instead.
Is this the end for our dynamic duo?
Does Gav betray us?
Oh, see. Hang on. Is continue?
Continue is.
What the fuck?
See more or continue? How are they different?
Was that like meant to be a satisfying end point?
Well, I think they're doing an episodic thing because it's like a TV show.
Sure, which is great because we can kind of like.
What's the difference between see more and continue? Go see,
See more is
Maybe
probably
he
more
keeps
of this guy talking.
Yeah, go.
You're not really taking either personal
Oh, right. It's like we want to stay in the ad break phase.
Yeah, right.
engagement. How would it be if I went over now and I just took your cravat and strangled you with it?
Quite like this cravat. I wouldn't mind dying in this cravat, actually. It's one of my favorite ones.
It would make fantastic television. You would go down in history, so would I. But don't you understand what I'm saying? You can either sink down into the gutter, into the mud, if you don't mind me saying so, the shit, or you can lift people up. Why don't you want to lift people up? You have that opportunity, and we, believe it or not, we do have a responsibility. Do you have any sense of responsibility?
One of the beauties of living in a modern society is that, in our shows at least, it's down to the consent.
Come quietly.
But I'm saying you're not engaged in the argument. For you, it's just a job. It's just a thing. And these are people's lives. We must watch that we don't abuse the medium. We must watch that we don't sink
where are you
down.
going, mate?
I want to have a bath. I want to have a shower and a bath and another shower and another bath after I've seen your program.
Oh, okay, right.
Is there no limit? Do you not have any limit?
He doesn't.
In the end, what would be too much for you? Have you no shame?
Clearly not.
We don't get to hear a response from him at all. He's just like, nah.
Okay, so we've cut back to before we went downhill then. So we're going to get captured at the cliffside again.
Not maybe.
No, I reckon we're in there.
This is just establishing.
We're hung up with this.
Cool.
We're strung up.
We have a bag over our head.
We're strung up going, oh, I don't feel
Gav is still alive. Everything's going to be okay.
It's the Casino Royale torture scene.
Oh my gosh.
You just scratch my balls. We left her on the bridge as well, but we never saw her die.
Are we just
so
going to get betrayed by everyone we don't fuck? Because I feel like then we should just fuck everyone.
That's like real life.
God,
What are you doing? Why don't you just kill us both and be done with it?
and then an awkward
big drink of water.
Big drink of water. I recognize this actor, I feel like. The dev guy.
Yeah, he does a lot of our edits.
It's Will.
Can you hear me?
No. Oh my god. Who's the angry British anchor who's in the States?
Oh, Piers Morgan.
Oh, Piers Morgan.
He looks
Piers Morgan's
so much
brother.
like Piers
Holy
Morgan.
shit, if Will
Oh
and
my
Piers
God.
Morgan had some sort of weird face-off situation.
No, it doesn't look like Will. It's just the red jacket.
Yeah, it's
Red jacket.
100% red jacket.
It's
Yeah.
Piers Morgan. It's Piers Morgan.
But I see anyone in a red
tried
jacket,
this
I'm like, that's little Will.
Let's get them all on the island.
That's good.
This is the first time they succeed.
He
Who would have
is
thought
having
the
an effect
fucking
on you
Romeo
with
would
his
be a
Peter Quill
goddamn
jacket.
spy?
And Peter Quill
genius.
looks like
Where are we going with this, Stephanie?
I don't know.
And Peter Quill is Dutch.
I just feel like we've now linked Will to Piers Morgan, and I'm trying to derail it.
Fair.
Piers Morgan sucks.
Yeah, Piers Morgan does.
Will does the opposite of suck.
Me?
Yeah.
I just don't want to have to deal with your bullshit no more. Why can't we just let everybody
His
fight
name's
like
Andy
they're
Anson.
supposed to?
Sure thing. And timing will
Fucking get started, cocksucker! Come on!
Whoa.
He blows, yes.
Oh wait, is Gav here?
Don't be like that.
Gav's in the. He's got a hood on.
He's got the
Right.
hood over his head.
Or
He's gonna eat
is
through the
Gav
back.
the possibility of being three other players
They'll
at this
figure
point in the game, and we don't see who it is from the? It's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like
yeah.
And we can all walk out of
I don't think they're that
all
clever.
of us.
What a twist.
Even your little buddy over there. The execs Alan Core told me you'd be saving them so much money.
Because could that be Tish if we'd made 6 other
Think
choices?
about it. We'd all walk out of here
Probably.
richer men.
Regimen.
You have my word.
Richmond.
Whatever.
Do you reckon the directors of this told every actor in every scene that this is your scene, and they're like that's why everyone is just pushing like
Oh, yeah.
chewing scenery
They're,
for
they're
every
working
line.
hard. They're working hard for sure.
I reckon every take.
Like this is going to look great on my show reel.
Yep.
I reckon every scene they did a couple of takes, and then the director was like, "Just have fun with it."
Just have fun with it.
Yeah.
We're all corpses anyway.
Oh, maybe so. But we can make it slow. And we'll make it fast.
No.
Oh no, he was brutalized.
Save him!
This just to take some goddamn human rights activists.
Suddenly truck.
Come on.
So, Dev, ooh, why are we smiling?
I don't know.
There's got to be a way. There's got to be a way.
Bless you. Once more.
Oh,
Nope.
Oh god.
Do it! No!
Oh, no, beautiful.
that makes him hotter.
Gav, your beautiful face!
Eat some of his face skin.
Gav pants. Gav shirt.
Cut off a bit of face skin.
Lick his blood.
Eat it.
Spit it back onto him.
Take a finger.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh.
Just one.
It's true, Blackbeard. He'll just have a scar now when he lives.
She's like, she's just like, I added that myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was mine.
You like that?
Yeah.
I have other ideas for how we can change the script, actually.
Oh god, they're cutting the actual finger off. There's a finger gone. Oh man. That's one less thing they can do in the bedroom.
Oh! Oh, no, not if you keep it.
Tell us who's behind the alliance.
My hands are staying down. Staying right down.
Are we Gav? Are we resisting?
No.
We gotta resist.
Resist!
Don't just give in.
Resist!
Wait.
Just give in.
Rick Dog, is this an actual snuff film?
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I'm going to choose resist based on the fact that we have at least 9 more times to resist at the rate he's going.
It was the trigger finger, I think.
Plus toes.
Plus toes.
We could be here all night.
Oh my god, they're doing it again!
Yeah, back for more. How many?
No!
9.
No!
More fingers.
Oh, Gav, no!
He has 9 more fingers.
I hope it's the exact same sequence of edits.
Oh, we did this to him!
You know, you are kind of a dick. I mean, you could make this all stop.
Resist.
Resist. I like that we're the ones resisting by just like,
God.
We can show our truth.
Oh my fucking god, I wonder if we can do 9. Oh, that's a good foley.
Fingers.
He's got right
I'll
fingers.
find something else.
No, we need that.
We can do this all day.
Not really.
Okay, at this point it's a sunk cost fallacy. So
I like now it's this.
Yeah.
Yep.
Really?
On his phone. Yeah. What's he going to use fingers for?
if you've already lost 2 on the hand, we may as well just go the full 5.
Finish that.
And you gotta place the whole thing.
What should we do with this brick?
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's passed it.
Uh-oh.
He did.
No, he's just passed it.
We didn't
Hard
do
to
it.
tell.
No, he's alive.
Okay,
No!
Go back in time! Go back in time!
Reload. Reload.
Go back in time!
Fucking reload. Fuck. That's fucked. That's fucked.
I don't think you can.
You have to.
Let's see how
You
the
have
audience
to.
is.
That's fucked.
Go
That's
back in time! Restart the whole game!
Gav must
Start
live.
the game!
Gav must
Go
live.
exit game, exit game, exit game, and go back in. Exit game, and go back
then
in.
continue. Jesus Christ, that's loud. Holy shitball.
Resume?
Yep.
Oh, all of
Resist.
these games have like in the moment save states now. Wait.
What?
How fucking far back are we?
Oh my god, this is perfect! This is perfect! We can make all the right choices.
We can shoot the drone.
And Kev will live.
We'll hit the drone.
Wait,
God, yes.
we're fucking.
This is great.
This is pretty far
before
back.
the end of the last episode.
It's good. It's good. We'll make better choices. Everything will be fine. No
We're
one.
gonna shoot him when we don't. Like the game is so bad.
Can
it'll
we
be like,
skip?
I don't think so.
No.
Let's find out.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
I reckon we'll get there and we'll be like, now
He
we.
literally just blinked.
Yeah, he blinks.
Did he? We're gonna give in and be like, we give in, and they'll be like, too bad, he could have been useful, and we'll be like, we wasted all this time. We're not cheaters.
That's Tony Martin.
It totally looks like Tony Martin. I was gonna say it. It totally is.
That's Mick Malloy.
Oh my god.
That's cheating.
This is all working out
Listen,
true.
save scummers. I hear you. I hear you. But I
get
think
one.
if your enjoyment of the game is so grossly affected by a specific choice, I think you should have the right to reload.
I also,
if
this
you're,
is a
if
one.
you're only playing this game for the homoerotic tension, then
Which we definitely
You need
are.
the homo.
I also think this is a great
I
opportunity.
instantly lost interest.
There's.
Yeah.
Interest.
We got it back now.
I
We got it
lost
back now.
I
This
lost
is also a great
That's our
opportunity
boy.
to prove the flaws in the game's mechanics by doing the opposite of everything we did and see that we will get exactly to the same point. So right now,
Yeah,
for
only
instance, we let
the
Gav
gay sex.
we let Gav
damn
shoot
right.
first, and he missed. Then we missed. By Pete's logic, we're going to shoot first this time. We are still going to miss said drone.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what was the choice that led to him? What was the choice before they
We
caught us?
resisted every time after we got caught, but we got clonked on the head, and there's that whole set piece there. So if we give in, we'll still get clonked on the head. This is one narrative.
To come quietly.
We'll have to come quietly next time. But shoot, let's shoot first.
Let's shoot first, and we'll
So you're
miss.
saying the best possible outcome of this scenario is we still get captured, but he gets shot quickly without losing any fingers?
Let's see what happens.
I'm not saying that's the best case. I reckon that's what's going to happen anyway.
I wonder if there's 8 hours of footage in the
Here we
game.
go.
It's actually
Here we
like
go.
90 minutes.
Steady.
It's not as helpful as you think it is.
Sorry.
Good banter.
That's good banter.
And we miss.
That's good banter, though.
Oh, the drone knows. It can tell somehow. Oh, it knows.
What are the odds?
No.
Shoot first, come quietly.
Come quietly.
Yeah, we're going to come quietly this time.
It got the fuck out of Dodge.
Same line.
Same line.
I mean, we
cannot believe it's gone back this far.
Oh, no,
I mean,
it's quiet.
Onto us now.
there is a symbol in the top right that comes up from time to time, which is when you make a decision.
Keep pressing buttons until the skip button.
You can't.
I've never seen a skip button.
We're straight back there
Definitely
now.
gonna press
We're straight
start.
back there
A
now.
donkey, a honey badger, and a Catholic bishop have in common.
We get to watch this bit again.
Oh, yeah, pretty good.
Eyeball.
Eyeball.
Oh, this got here pretty quick.
Yeah.
And this is why Steph said,
Come
look at
quietly.
this lovely forest.
Well,
And in the
that's the
background,
forest
it's
that I
like
like.
shit on the wall.
No, but it's the leaf litter.
This is where they
It's
shot
the
Monty
leaf.
Python's
It's the
Holy
leaf. It
Grail.
says like there's
It's the leaf
graffiti.
litter. It's nice.
You should have finished that joke, mate.
He's so far been every cliched comedy outlier. Like, yep, Alan Corp's still there.
Alan.
Oh my god.
Oh my
What
god.
the hell is this?
It's gonna be a balloon.
So freaking excited.
We go back. Gav's there.
You wouldn't fucking believe it.
Now we're gonna come quietly.
We're going to come quietly.
Let's come quietly. Let's be
Why did we
meek.
get split up? Why did we
Be
go
meek.
ahead enough to get caught
Good
by
point.
someone?
We didn't even say a little. I'm
Maybe
gonna
we
check
had,
over the
maybe
wrist.
we had a tiff.
Pretty
Yeah,
sus.
love
No, they
stuff.
didn't
I love
murder
this
him.
tiff.
God, I know what that's like these days.
Gav, he's been spinning the beans. What you told me. Yes, Nick. Enlighten us all.
It'll be interesting because maybe he's supposed to die there because him not dying.
Everything is supposed to
is
happen the way it's been
huge
happening.
Huge. Yeah.
Change to
I
like
don't
The only big change that could have happened.
No
So
budget for that.
Yeah.
The only
That
the
many
only
branching storylines.
The only big change in this game so far would have been save Tish, save Gav. There's a flirt at the start, and that was one branching path. What the hell's going on?
Well,
There's the TV in this.
if Gav dies no matter what, then I don't really care. Who wins?
Drop your gun,
Let's
Nick.
get up. We're coming quietly.
Yeah.
And we get clonked on the head. We're behind the curtain, we're through the looking glass, we've ruined the magic of the choices in this game. I mean, if Gav dies now, I'll be very surprised.
Yeah.
Then the game is completely...
Good choice.
Look.
Oh,
That was...
and
Okay.
we clunk. Time for fingers. End of game, or is it?
We don't have to...
We don't need to watch the thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
I liked that performance, though. I feel
There
like
was
it's
a
really
yeah.
I really sided with the...
I'd like to have a bath.
Oh my god.
I'd like to have a shower.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Does that mean there's
She's
11?
poor man's Rachel McAdams.
Continue.
Senorita, Nick. Is this the
What?
end for
That's
our
a stretch.
dynamic
Do you reckon?
duo?
Yeah.
I'm trying to assimilate one famous person to everyone in this.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
Okay. Meanwhile, in the factory.
Meanwhile, at the factory.
She's a Dutch actress.
So do we want to do anything differently? We're just going to give in the first time they say we're going to threaten
I don't know.
Gav.
I think you're right. I think he's going to die.
No.
It's just like,
Yeah,
why?
we play meek.
Why?
We give in straight away.
Why give us the romantic moment if we couldn't run off into the sunset?
Well, we have to call it pretty soon anyway. So if he dies, we call it quits.
We call it, yeah.
And if they
And
fuck,
if he
then we
lives,
call it quits.
yeah. And if he lives, we're like, yeah, we're coming back to this.
Doing? Why don't you just kill us both and be done with it?
Whoa.
Christ.
Gee, what is going on?
That volume went somewhere.
Hi.
Oh, wait, no, that's not a surprise. We knew it was you.
We've seen this before.
What is this fucking thing anyway? Can you hear me?
Do I have choices if they don't mean anything? I think that largely comes down to budget.
It's your buddies.
Z-Screen?
That's true.
Might be coming to save.
And this is a good way to get your mediocre short film or maybe long film in this case, it's 8 hours.
They've tried
Actually
this
watched by people by framing it
get
as
them all
a
on
video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people.
This is the first time they succeeded.
Some people are happy with the
Who would
illusion
have
of
thought
choice.
The Mickey fucking Romeo would be a goddamn spy. Ha!
I'm actually all the time in video games fine with the idea that I'm being funneled towards something as long as it doesn't feel like I'm being funneled. Like, you're always being funneled somewhere. No game gives you a perfect amount of choice, but if it doesn't feel like I'm being funneled there, then that's all I need.
Me?
Yeah.
I just don't want to have
Yeah,
to deal with
I guess
your bullshit.
The
reloading saves breaks the illusion for sure.
We had a lot more of it in the
Fight
last
to
one, the
the
death
They're supposed
done
to.
in the hotel.
Sure thing.
What was that? I couldn't
Mm.
remember. Like, we go to rooms and be like, oh, there's nothing down here, remember, go back upstairs.
Well, that was more of a puzzle game. This is literally just like choosing options of, because that was like,
Yeah,
What
that's
I
right.
don't
We had,
like is when they go, do you want to do this, yes or no? And you go, no. And they're like, the character goes, no. And they're like, I think you have to come anyway. And they're like, well, okay.
yeah, jerk off, and then you get kicked out of the aeroplane. Hey, we wanted to have some me time.
That's like,
Even your little buddy over there.
we missed this bit last time, and we just missed it again. What is his threat? What of it?
They'd sweeten the deal.
So he knows that we're a spy, and that we think the game is rigged. So he wants us to do something just to help him win it.
Yeah.
Rich man.
yeah, he's saying,
But I don't think he quite knows what we
let's,
can or can't
let's
do.
team up against the
Old mate Dave says
corporation.
he's asking for names and then everyone can leave. But no one can leave. But we'll give him the names anyway.
The names of the alliance who we're working for.
Probably.
Yeah.
How do we do this?
Maybe in this version we die, and then it's game over rewind.
Oh, that'd be nice.
We can go.
Yeah.
We're all corpses anyway.
Oh, maybe so.
It wasn't that far back.
But
I thought it'd take us an hour to get here.
We'll make it fast. All of this just to protect some goddamn human rights activists. I mean, come on.
We're giving Dev the name of the human rights activist so he can then tell the Alan Core people that there's a spy and get the money and win and get out of here.
Was he actually B-Man?
What?
Gav was in Glee. Really?
We'll get to you soon enough.
Give in.
Tish.
Wow. That means he can sing. Oh my gosh, that makes him so much hotter.
Is Tish short? Tish short for any name?
Fucking assholes!
Trisha?
Fucking
Patricia?
assholes.
Trisha? Patricia? Yeah.
Tisha?
No, but it's,
Why don't we say
then it'd be
that
Trish.
Good fun.
He was Clint? I don't remember Clint.
No, he always
So he has to lose one.
Everyone loses one. You never see the
Come on.
Come on.
double.
Come on.
Morticia says Mac and Dag.
Keep
Or
it.
Tisha.
Stupid. I bet you
Just tell us who's behind
now we
the
tell him
alliance.
and
Give
then
in.
they pull his fingers off anyway.
No, they just shoot him. He doesn't
Stupid
lose any
game.
fingers. Give in.
Resist. Give in.
Never give up.
Straight away.
Okay, stop!
You ready, Nick?
Yeah. I'm ready.
I'm so sorry.
That's the love of my life
He's
right
so
there.
dead. He's so dead.
God damn it.
Do you want to tell her who he is?
So there's plus light bulb.
Creator of Killstream.
Who is?
The original.
Letitia. Oh yeah, yeah.
Creator of Killstream.
Death row convicts running around fighting.
So that's it.
Like gamer.
Some fucking has-been wants to take down the corporation for hijacking his show.
They perverted the concept.
Oh. And what a noble concept.
They perverted the concept that was originally inmates.
Desperate, innocent people. Desperate, innocent.
Who's innocent?
The streamers.
Your friend here?
Yes.
This is the bit where it cuts to someone watching, licking their lips. It's like there's no cameras in here. Like this isn't on the show. The two homeless guys. Yeah, it's just getting boring.
Oh god, she's gonna do it.
No.
What?
Oh.
Did I just subtitle you?
Yeah, keep him alive.
Oh my god.
I'm alive if we're gonna get that bonus.
But not Gav though.
With this brick.
Oh, it's the
Sorry,
same scene.
Gav.
Same scene.
Is he dead? Oh, it's the
Oh
back.
no.
Same scene.
Oh no.
Hi, Gav.
Rage quit. Rage quit.
At least in the first version, we could have kept 4 of his fingers as a memento of our time together.
Rage quit.
Lights are back on.
Lame.
Fucking
Lame.
bullshit.
Stupid.
Fucking
Bullshit. Hate it. 0 out of 10.
Gav from Glen.
All right, thanks for watching Back Pocket, everybody. Jesus Christ.
This was a delight to be back.
This would
here.
never have happened if the game let you jerk off on the plane. Exactly. Exactly.
And,
we know. We know.
It looks like, oh, he's back. I was going to say, it looks like Will sets up something cute for us, but Will is kind of standing in the side of the frame. No, he backed out. He backed out.
That's what happens when you undercook your sausages.
I hate it, but Will, you've set the precedent now that every time you choose to leave the chair, there needs to be something there.
And next time, it better be Josh.
Dressed as I can't remember its fucking name, and I was the one who spoiled it.
Good stuff. Grogu.
Oh my God.
Thank you very much, everyone, for watching Back Pocket back in the studio. Thank you to our mods for helping keep the chat a much more civilized place than the studio was.
With no help from us.
God bless you all. Gat, Syntax, Harry, Kit, Carnage, Liz, Dahlia, Sith Cat, Phoenix Lion, Disturbed, Jex, Caboose, and What the Shark. And, of course, a massive thank you to all of our patrons, without whom none of this would be possible. That's totally true. Without you, the Patreon community, we would not be making the show at all. So thank you very much for your support. If you have any spare dollars to throw our way, please head to patreon.com/backpocket or backpocket.gg and donate. If you don't, that's totally fine. Donate your time, your eyes, and your friends by sharing us with your friends.
That's a good one.
And maybe they have $1 to spare.
That's a good way.
But massive thank you to our top stitchers. You know who you are, but we'll say who you are as well. We don't have your logos.
Can we clap?
Back in the chair. Yeah, you can just you clap.
No. We can get the clappings.
And the lights will just go on and off. Big thank you to the man who is all knees, Oranishi. It's Mason, not Nathan. Don't you fucking forget it. Well, happy birthday, Slowpong. Hope it's a great one like always. It's LokiCat. He knows what he did. When you want to sue the Lord, call Akrash. It's a Vex, Destiny 2 companion app here. Look out, Narcotex. She's in your blanket right now. No one puts him in a box and then puts that box in a corner. It's Buxy, the literal ray of sunshine in all our lives, the coastal city. Max Chase Games, Kung Poopy, Kung Poopy, Kung Poopy, Kung Poopy. The Vega Bus isn't coming. It's here. Hey, Timothy. Hey, it's Timothy. It's Jep. It's a Jep thing. Did you hear he bought a Jep? Oh, he bought a Jep. Evil Spy Boy. We used to be sponsored by Good Spy Boy, but something happened to him. I wonder who did it. And Freyhem. You didn't get a post-show tonight, but you got the second half of that gameplay. Admittedly, that was the most disappointing part of the gameplay, but hey, not as disappointing as the fact that you got all these frays on your hems. Come on, what are you doing? It's a country club. Fix yourself and you get out of here. Thank you very much.
That worked all right.
That song cuts beautifully at any
point.
It actually does.
And it cuts in well. And featuring.
Ready for a cut?
No.
It goes.
We don't know what's going to happen.
We gave Pete 4 close-ups he didn't want, and now he can't stop using them.
That's probably it.
Someone has to press a button.